Yeah, we live, baby, and we've got the one and only an eye for kicks. She's gonna show some kicks off. We're gonna talk about kicks. It's gonna be a good old effing time. So, with that said, let's play the intro. Give people a chance to get notified and hit that damn like button right now. Hit that share button so more of the culture can watch about the culture. Let's rock.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Diddy, and you're watching DJ Delz. Yeah.
Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, right now you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, alright?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, the kid, Mr. R.I.P. himself, low soul case, you ain't no soul rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Delz, Red, man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
All right. So before we start, tell the people a little bit about yourself for some that may not know you. Please.
All right. So obviously, if you can't tell from the show that I'm on or what's behind me, I'm kind of a big sneakerhead. I do YouTube. I like to just kind of show a day in the life of not only a female sneakerhead, but your average sneakerhead. You know, someone that doesn't have any plugs, no connects. I don't have friends at any of the local sneaker stores. I have people that know me, but nobody that hooks me up. I take plenty of L's just like everybody else, you know, and when I take get those W's, I like to show them off. I don't like to just go into a store and hey, that's an early release. Let me get that and show it off. No, if I get it, it's from my footwork and it's probably in my collection or going to somebody I know. I don't like all of that just show off early stuff. So average sneakerhead.
And I seen your channel. I like the vibe of it. How you take it's like you take us and you put us in your purse or your pocket, and you bring us to the store, and then you show the sneaker, and then sometimes you'll have like a sneaker con you're gonna go to later on, like you're trying to maneuver off of those what were they, the Crimson, the Red Thunders. You're trying to maneuver and do a little switcherooski, little trade action.
Yep.
So the vibe is kind of like you rolling out with her. That's the vibe I get. But you're pretty awesome at customs. I gotta give it to you. Do you happen to have the Freddy's by you, or the one for you that you gave your sister or were giving?
Well, the only ones that I have are the Freddy's because everything else was a gift. But I think I can grab those for you. I just gotta think about where exactly I have them right now.
Well, do you know where your Freddy's are? I mean, they could just watch that on the channel, if anything.
I think give me a second because I think I see them.
Okay, dope. Yeah, and I have a link in the description, guys, where you could actually watch her making the sneaker. It's really cool because she kind of like freaked it on an Air Force One where you can see the textures of Freddy's effed up face. And I really was impressed by that. You know what I mean? She got the mic and all of that.
I'm trying. All right, here we go. I got them.
All right. Bang, let me put you on the big screen. Bong, bong. Woo! So you see how it got the texture on there, guys? Yeah, like right there. Keep it right there. Go a little closer so they can really...
Yeah, that like skin, rubbery, liquid latex. That's what they use in movies for that texture. Why not on a sneaker?
And I love how you have the silver swoosh, you know, and you know, like I see a lot of custom Freddy's, but sometimes them shits don't make no sense. So like you see how you have like the silver swoosh going to the back where it's brown, where it's supposed to be like the glove, right? Like the
correct. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I think some people make customs, they don't really put any kind of like sense into it. Like common sense, you know what I mean?
It's like they don't have a clue what Freddy really looks like. They're just like, oh, well, they have a pair of dunks that are going for money. Let's copy that. Yeah. I mean, even the laces, I custom dyed to try to match the like the skin flesh tone that I did.
Yeah.
I rubbed, you can't see it because of the paint splatter, but I even rubbed ashes on, like burnt up ashes, and rubbed it on the shoe to try to mimic the oil stains that are on the dunks that they had. So
And those ashes came from the boiler room, correct? From actual humans in the boiler room. Is that true?
oh yeah,
No?
absolutely.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Gotta keep it steady.
I was really impressed by that one because of the textures on there. Jones, what do you think of that, man?
Those are fresh to death, like $1 million, especially the time that she put in to do that with the latex.
Oh.
Wow, that those are awesome.
It's bananas, right?
Bananas, bonkers, insane, all of it combined into one word. Those are amazing.
I appreciate that.
You're very
Super
welcome.
impressed by that. I was so impressed by that. I said, shit. And then she made me for her sister that was kick-ass too, man. That was really...
One other thing I wanted to point out about these is like, I customized this. I don't know if you got to that video yet, but I customized these specifically for a Halloween sneaker event. I ended up winning the cash prize because I did the whole face, my face and everything. But I even dyed the soles because they were way too bright white for this to even look right. So I mean,
you look like you dipped it in Kool-Aid or something, right? You were like had it in like a...
It was actually legitimate fabric dye. It was so much trial and error with this sneaker.
Wow, that's crazy. I love it. Yeah, that really is what got me. I'm like, okay, I'm a certified fan of this woman right now. That was pretty dope. So that's the custom that you have around you, right? You don't have any other custom around here at the moment?
No, there are always gifts for other people. That's why this one was so special. I was like, yes, I get to keep one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What size do you wear? Just out of curiosity.
Size 7 in men or 8.5 women. Men, grade school 7. Yeah. I'm trying to pull up the other ones I did. Just so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, is that the one for your sister?
Yeah.
I love how. Yeah, but in the video, it looks insane. It looks like...
yeah. And then, of course, I captured her reaction. I like to get reactions to put in with the video.
Why wouldn't you? You have to do that, right? When it comes down to things like that. I love it. So what would you say is the shoes that you think would most impress my crowd that you own? Some of them. Would you like to show a few of them?
Yeah, I definitely want to show shoes. I gotta think about that for a little bit because
we'll get to that toward the end then. How about that? Do you have any sneaker that's really sentimental to you?
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Okay, yeah. See,
I actually I did a post about this on my Instagram, and it garnered a lot of like reaction. Like, I don't know if you know who Jumpman Bostic is.
Oh, I actually just spoke to him on the phone 2 hours ago. Like literally on the phone.
This post got his attention because of the shoe, and it's super underrated. And he like started going back and forth with me I know who he is, and I was like, well, this is kind of amazing. Like, I get excited over stuff like this.
Yeah, I've known him for a very long time. I consider him a friend of mine too. So,
This, and I will try to tell the most condensed version of the story as possible.
Do you think?
So a lot of people see this, they're like, oh, it's a Drake OVO, Jordan, it's popular, it's hype, it's whatever you want to call it. But I wanted it because of the little OVO owls on the back. So my best friend, probably maybe a year before this shoe came out, was killed. And that's why I have this tattoo. It's got her eyes, it's the owl, it's her favorite animal. So when this shoe was coming out, not only the fact is it white, so it's like a perfect like memorial, but then it has the owls on the back tabs, and they've never been worn. I will probably never wear them because I have the owl. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you should wear them and kind of like walk with her. But I carry her with me all the time. So these are kind of like...
That's very true.
It's something she's in my collection now. She's here with me with what I love. So
now, I will suggest this. I ain't trying to be your daddy or nothing, but I do gotta say this. That foam is gonna fall apart eventually. I suggest tell your smartphone to remind you maybe every quarter and just wear it in the crib for like 20 minutes in the crib.
Yep,
because
you're right.
if you don't, my heart, I used to have the OG 8s. And one day I was like, let me just throw these old ass sneakers on my feet. You know, and they've been marinating in a box for like almost like a decade. As soon as I did it, it was like poof. It just vamoosh, gone. It was insane. So I do recommend that, like, you know, we don't use these smartphones for the right shit sometimes. Like, you can literally tell Siri or whoever the hell you rock with, hey, remind me every 3 months to throw on my damn Jordan 3s in the house for 5 minutes and wear them around. The woman's going to tell you that. So, you know,
you're right. It's funny you say that because I was just talking to somebody who had at a sneaker event, he had a pair of the Red Octobers. And he was also at the event where I wore my Freddies and he had them on foot. And I was like, yo, are they the same pair? And he says that he does the same thing. He'll wear those around his house only on carpet because of what they are. And he's still trying to sell them, but he doesn't want to sell a shoe for that much that is going to crumble on the buyer. So I'm like, you know, that's really, really smart. So no,
I do that with my Yeezys. My Yeezy, I wore the hell out of that damn thing right there. So, you know, because anything foam is gonna fall apart. Like these, you're straight with like a Jordan 1, like a Dunk, you know, because it's like rubber. So it's, you know, you got to worry about like the separation on the upper. But like when it comes down to like anything with like foam like this.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen the crumble like cake. It just
it's a nightmare. I see this shoe. I'll get it real quick because it's right here. This shoe broke my heart too because it's my favorite sneaker ever, and it finally started. Finally started with the Facebooks. So this shit right here, man, like killed me because like. Even when I touch it, it falls apart. Like it's probably it may even start falling apart here. You see all the foams coming off. Look at this side. Oh God, it's like, yeah. Look at that. A chunk is just out of it. Look like a damn mouse is chewing on that shit. So you know, it does. That foam is like it's the worst. You know, wear your sneakers. You see what happened to DJ Khaled with his? Did you see that viral video?
That hurt my heart, man.
All of us.
And then he just kept playing with it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I actually have that feud right here. Check it out.
For my session with Kanye today, I put a pair of classics on, and look what happened. The verse is so legendary. And the record so legendary. This is what happened. I haven't wore these. When these came out, obviously.
See, and he probably did wear them, but he didn't wear them all the time. So that's the thing.
Yep.
So, show what's your favorite color?
My favorite color, like in general?
Yeah.
Purple.
So show me one of your favorite purple sneakers. If you would.
All right. I mean, that's fairly easy because ironically enough, I don't own that many pairs of purple sneakers. One of them I'm gonna save towards, you know, something that would impress your crowd here, but y'all gonna make me exercise today. That's what we're doing.
Let's work.
Everything's up high.
Everything's up now.
I knew this was going to be a treat because she got walls. When you got the walls, that's when I'm like, okay, we got to get you on here. You know?
Absolutely. My man.
All right. So probably the European Court Purple 3. I really like the way that they paired the purple and the orange here. And I'm really surprised. I actually picked up an extra pair of these when they released and had a hard time selling them. I'm not sure why, but I think it's a fire shoe.
And I like even like the hit of that orange on the back of the tongue. I mean, like you kind of will see it when you're wearing it, but it just kind of accents the shit, you know. So
or around the Jumpman here.
Took the words out of my mouth on the Jumpman. That's real. That is real sexy. Where it's got the outline on the Jumpman. That looks fresh.
100%, man.
Can I ask you a question, please, if you don't mind? My favorite color is blue. Can you show me one of your favorite blue shoes? I can't help myself.
You're making it hard for me because I shy away from most of the blue sneakers. Like everybody goes crazy for the university blue. Blue is not my favorite on sneakers.
I don't wear a lot of blue. Me personally, I don't wear a lot of blue. So I don't buy a lot of blue.
I like this. I lean towards like the royal blue. I'm not a big fan of the university blue or the Carolina blue, sky blue. But you know, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I just had to ask.
You know what? I was gonna pull university blues, but you asked for my favorite in the blue, and we're talking about the royal. So I gotta go with the sisterhoods. I liked the silver detailing on these was
What do you call that again? They're like
the sisterhoods, the Nike.
No, I mean the metallic. What are they, like rivets or what are they?
Yeah, rivets, little rivets in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like the leather on those.
And then the swoosh is like just like that mesh material. It's not even like leather. It's just like the under material that they left exposed.
Oh, I like that.
And then I like that it came double laced, so I had to leave it that way with the black and blue.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so the
holes fresh.
When they do that like that, aren't the holes, they make them a little bigger, or no?
I couldn't answer that because I don't really pay that close attention, but I guess it would make sense if they did. Yeah. Because it's sometimes it's hard to get one set of laces through, let alone two. So
yeah.
That's the worst. I hate that shit with the Jordan 1s, like having to lace them sometimes. But at the same time, I do like to lace them my own way. Like I have my own way of lacing shoes. So like that's my whole vibe with that. You have any off-white shoes since we just lost Virgil recently? Rest in peace to Virgil. Would you like to show any?
All right, so I can pull one pair.
Okay.
For now, I have three. And I have stories behind everything. So I'm not going to tell the full stories tonight because again, like I was telling you, Delz, I'm getting ready to do my collection video. I am going to break it up into series by silhouettes because I can't do, you know, 100 plus pairs in one video. Like nobody's going to want to sit and watch that whole video.
Yes.
So anybody that wants to check that out can go ahead and subscribe to the channel and see all the stories behind the shoes. But let me go ahead and pull this one. So, and it's crazy because Virgil was like I'm huge into the design of everything. And he was one person that I was like, all right, he's got a boutique down here in Miami. Like, I'm going to meet him one day. I'm going to pick his brain. I have his book displayed in my living room. And then when he was gone, I was like that was so much of my dream was to meet him. And it'll never happen. It's crazy. He was more than just sneakers.
Wow. So you met him.
I wanted to.
Oh, you wanted to. Okay.
I didn't get to, but yeah, I wanted to.
That is a fire shoe right there.
I feel like hype beastie pulling this, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful shoe.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best that he's done. I like the 4s a lot that he's done. I do really like the dunks. And at first, I was like, it's kind of boring. But that's because I didn't realize how they were like launching it, where it was kind of like a mystery box.
Right.
And I love that it was like a mystery box because it was exciting once everyone hit that you knew that hit. And then like you had no clue what they were getting. You're like, which one did you get? And I felt like the damn kid that didn't get that toy for Christmas that everyone in the neighborhood got. Because everyone on my channel hit except me. But I'd rather my viewers get it than me, to be honest. I love my damn viewers. And I love you, Keegan McPeters. Thank you for the donation. He wants to know, how long have you been collecting for?
I'd say about 4 or 5 years now. So not not super long.
Mhm.
I mean, I did growing up, it was Converse. I had every style, every print, all the highs, the lows.
Yeah.
Converses were my thing. Like my parents for my birthdays, Converse. But now I've graduated a little bit.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I tell the guys, everyone here all the time. When I was a kid, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, that's all I wore was Chuck Taylors. And then if you found someone that wore a size close to you, if they were your friend, you trade one color with them.
Yeah.
And I was wearing mismatches before all of y'all. No, I'm kidding. But I'm saying that's what we used to do. And then I would wear Reebok. Like I didn't wear Jordans until I started getting money when I got older. Then my parents didn't understand, like, you know, like Will Smith said. But man, Keegan, thank you so much for the donation, man. Jonesy, sing that.
What song
shit.
does Jay-Z have that makes you really think?
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you. Right and that's a Grammy. And that's a Grammy, I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my
Yo, that was incredible. Sing it again.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Keegan McPeters, the #1 vegan Keegan.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the don't know, just in case you ain't know so. So, man, you know I have no off-whites. You got 3. I envy you.
I do too. I wish I had one. Oh, I like the 5 myself. That's my favorite.
Let me tell you, them 4s, I paid for those. Yeah, those hurt. And not just because I paid for them, but I'm telling you, the story behind those, you're going to hear it, like, and it's just kind of, your heart's going to break a little bit. You're going to feel that. All the real sneakerheads are going to feel it.
It was, and you know what? I'm
already
excited
starting to
for these. I want these to come out. I'm excited for those.
Yeah,
right?
those are pretty. I like that they're so similar to the Bread 4s, which are already such like a huge fire shoe. I definitely regret passing on the Bread 4s, but those, those would be a problem. Yeah,
rest in peace to Virgil. If you guys didn't watch the video where me and Jones were actually hanging out, we were in North Carolina together, and we heard the news, and we went live together as soon as we heard the news. It was pretty crazy, and you get to see our reaction to it. It shook us up. But yeah, man, salute to Virgil. Do you just collect like Jordans, Nike, or
no, whatever I like. I mean, it tends to be mostly Jordans and Nikes because that's genuinely what I like. But I have a couple pair of Adidas. I have like the Home Alone forums that I got and I wore for Christmas. I have a pair of Yeezys. I have the Bape Adidas shell toes, the ones. Which it's funny because I was just saying the other day that out between like Jordans and then like anything Adidas, my Adidases are always more comfortable. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm not saying Jordans are uncomfortable, but for whatever reason, I feel like Adidas just hits the head with the comfortability more than anything. Jordan's got the style though.
They do. They do. Hey, can I ask you another question if you don't mind? Can you show us a shoe you feel like doesn't get the pub, the hype that it deserves? Maybe a shoe that's slept on, maybe in your collection?
All right. I'm gonna go with, if we're talking about slept on, sorry, I moved my clothes out of the way for this one.
It's all
shout out to Matt for the win.
I actually won a sneaker battle that asked for a slept on shoe with this one. So I feel like 10s are already slept on enough as it is. And they're probably one of, if not the most comfortable silhouette, in my opinion. But being from South Florida, when these things came out, I was like, okay, they're mine. These are a size 8 because that's the smallest they had, but I will wear this shoe big to be able to rock it. Like, that's fine.
Yes.
Not many shoes I'll do that for, but the print on this, I mean, how much more Miami can you get, guys?
Yeah.
That screams 305 right there. Isn't that's the Soulfly 10, right? It came out right around the Super Bowl.
No, it's the Super Bowl 10. Yeah.
Oh, it's the Super Bowl 10. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's so fresh. And that Super Bowl was in Miami that year. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
At Hard Rock, right?
It sure was.
Yeah, I'm a big Dolphin. I'm a big Dolphins fan and a big U fan. That's why I say that.
Is the outsole gum and orange, or what's the outsole?
It's like this coral color and gum. So it's like it matches the interior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you've got the teal down at the bottom right there too. But yeah, it's such a dope shoe. And definitely slept on. Had a hard time selling an extra pair of these too. I don't know why. I actually gave them away on my channel. Did a little giveaway. My 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Not only was it the guy's favorite silhouette, but it happened to be his size too. And I'm like, well, this is like the most like crazy coincidence, but it worked.
That's dope.
That's dope. That's super dope. Perfect. That's great.
So,
I like that.
What is your favorite Jordan silhouette?
I mean, I wear a lot of ones, but I want to say 11s might be my favorite. I wore the Concord 11s in my wedding, so with my dress. So that was they dropped like a month prior to the date, and I was like, well, this is best case scenario.
What did your guy wear? Was it guy you married?
Yeah, he wore the same. We both wore Concords.
Yeah, that's dope.
And listen, it's 2022. You know, I don't know if if you're marrying a man or a woman. That's why.
We got married in 2019. So,
okay.
But it's funny.
Congratulations to you and him too.
Appreciate that. It's funny because even though like I wasn't doing sneakers that long, all of our guests were like, of course you're both wearing sneakers. Like it doesn't get any more you than that. And so just to see how far I've come since that moment, it's crazy.
So you were collecting sneakers when you first started dating this man, if you don't mind me asking?
I was into sneakers, but I just didn't own a pair of Jordans. And I started off with a pair of like Team Jordans that I saw on the shelf. I were like, these are cool. And then I started getting into like the sneakers app, and we started like every Saturday morning and different releases, and we started hitting on stuff. And all of a sudden now it's a full-blown addiction.
Was he into it heavy when you first met him or no?
He had but he wasn't as big into it. Like he had a pair of original Space Jam 11s from college that when he went through the airport to go visit home, I guess the chemical that they spray at one of the colleges down here has like bomb like ingredients or something that they picked up. They yanked the sole off of that. So I had to take that and get it like re-glued for him. Yeah. I was like, they're originals.
Man, that's some bad luck right there. So you two kind of you guys came together, hung out, and started growing as far as with the love for the kicks. Is that the shoe right there?
I had it re-glued, but yeah, this is the original Space Jam 11. Yeah.
That's sweet. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's super.
It's so crazy to just like any more of these days to be able to have an original from way back when. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm lucky I have the Bread 11s, OGs, and I still have the box and everything.
Wow.
It's just wild to have that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, show me a few more sneakers. Come on, let's go.
Y'all are killing me because I want to limit it because of my video,
I'm a sucker
for pulling kicks. All right, let me start with some well, I guess I already pulled this one. I'm gonna start with some like overseas exclusive.
There we go.
Now we've got. Don't ask me exclusively where. Like I know most of them were like Europe. One is Asia, two are Asia, but so this is a European. The TV signal dunks.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of changes a little bit there depending on the angle. And I did a lace swap on these because these laces just pop so nicely.
They do.
Did those come with those, or you just grabbed?
They came with them. Yeah.
So the panel is kind of like them like 3D jump up, like you move it, like them like cards and stuff. Like
yep.
That's cool.
I'll be
That is
honest though,
super
like
dope. I like
I
that
was
lace.
kind of disappointed with these because the suede on them is like super rough. But just the fact that it's got such a cool detail to it, I was like, all right. And they just, it's one of those shoes. It's a head turner for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, those
It
get a
is.
pop. And I think those red laces really complement them real nice.
Yeah, those red laces really set it off real nice with the static. Real nice.
Mhm.
I wanted to go ahead and throw in a foam because I feel like people always hate on foams. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't get the hate. I love foams because
Me
it's always
too.
raining in South Florida, and these things are freaking perfect to throw on in rainy
Those
weather.
are heaters right there. I like those.
Super heaters.
Yeah.
Nice little feminine twist on it because a foam is not a very feminine silhouette, but the floral helps it out there, and the little charm on it.
Yeah, yeah. I like those a lot.
Those are super fly.
Yeah.
All right, then I've got the Atmos Lebrons. I
Oh.
wanted them for the cherry blossoms. Again, my best friend she loved the owls, and then she loved the cherry blossoms. So I believe these did end up releasing in the States. I had somebody call me out on one of my videos and was like, they didn't release exclusively in Japan. When I saw them, they were only available in Japan, but they did end up doing a release in the States. I don't know the exact timing, but just to clear that up for anybody that says anything. But yeah, these actually I have not worn yet. I'm still trying to figure out the perfect outfit for these, but so, something different from Jordan. These ones, going back to Off-White, I have been to so many events. I have been to, all these different resale shops. This is one shoe, speaking of the dunks, the Off-White dunks. This is one that I've never, ever, ever seen on any vendor table because it was a European exclusive. So this is lot 28. And I actually hit on, and I talked about this in a video, I had hit on the black pair, I think what was that, number 50 at the boutique down in Miami. So I've sold it, and I literally got to handpick any pair that I wanted from StockX and still have money left over. So I went with like the most unique one that people really didn't have. So
I like the color. I like the colors on that one. It's like berry. It's like berries and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Back
Some
to
of these
the
don't make
purple.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
Purple, her favorite color.
Yeah.
It's like mixed berries. I like that.
Wow, you won the black pair. That's impressive. That's a super elite. Wow.
It was crazy because we're sitting at breakfast and he's going through his emails and he's like, Off-White, and he's like deleting stuff, and he's like, wait a second, we entered this this giveaway, this chance to buy them. So we didn't, because they had so many pairs left over unclaimed, they did it a second day, and he went down and he happened to be able to pick up, I think it was like the last pair in his size. When he picked me up from work and was like, yo, look at the pair that we got, I was like, oh my God. Best case scenario. So we've got an Asian exclusive, the Chinese New Year's from last year. Love these. I love the little tassel around the ankle. It's like a cute little Chinese slipper.
It is.
I first saw these on the DNA Show's video. He was reviewing them, and I was like, yo, those are fire. And then I had to have them.
I can't stop laughing. We did a video on those.
My man.
Yeah, I gotta see that video. It was a funny video. It's a dope shoe. We just got a little crazy with that thing.
See, now I gotta go watch the video. I feel like I'm not. I want to know the joke. I want to laugh.
It's good stuff.
It was just use your imagination. The tassels, like
Already got it. Got it.
There you go. I can't stop laughing because it was a real funny episode.
It was.
So, since today is the anniversary of his death,
yes, rest in peace.
I gotta pull out a classic.
Wow.
So
break out a Kobe in honor.
Oh man, my Kobe's upstairs, man.
Looks like you gonna get some exercise too, then.
No, I'm not running up there. I'm not doing it.
I'm just mad.
Those days are over.
All right.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the great Kobe Bryant.
I actually saw for the first time the Mamba Forevers, the one that incorporated him and his daughter, the black and white pair.
Oh, you saw those?
They had, and there's if you check out my video from the sneaker con, I think it's like 2 videos ago. Somebody had a pair of them. They weren't selling them. They were just on display. It is such a beautiful shoe.
Really?
If they ever release that,
I doubt they will. Let me do one more for Kobe. We'll do some because I did want to do something special for Kobe. So this right here is the Aston Martin Kobe Bryant pack.
Oh, yes.
Inspired for when he jumped. Oh, she got another piece right there. Let's show that piece real quick.
I mean, since we're
Bang,
saluting
Bruce
Kobe,
Lee.
let's do it the right way.
Yeah. Those are
Nice
amazing.
job with the Bruce Lees.
So this one right here, this is the Aston Martin.
Oh, wow.
Aston Martin Kobe 5. It's got the footbed from the Aston Martin, as you can see, like the bottom of the car. It's got the perforated leather, like the Aston Martin seats. I mean, this shit is just next level. And then it comes with another shoe. And then this shoe right here is, you know, he wore the hyper dunks when he jumped over that Aston Martin in that viral video he did. So this is the other one. And then it's got right here, it got the Kobe logo with the Aston Martin. And then let me see if I can, no, I'm not taking this shit out. But inside it's like embossed with him jumping over the car. So it's pretty crazy. So yeah, I wanted to make sure to show that tonight.
Yeah,
sometime during it. But yeah, rest in peace to the amazing.
Yeah.
The second best basketball player in my eyes ever. Rest in peace. Yeah, man. Crazy 2 years. Wow.
I know, flies by.
It really does. That's crazy.
Do you own any LeBrons by any chance?
Yeah, I just showed it. Come on, I just showed a LeBron.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's fresh.
I'm tripping.
I'm just giving you a hard time. It's all right.
Yeah.
Since you guys asked me if I do anything or I get anything outside of, you know, Nike and Jordan, I almost forgot that I do have a Reebok in there too. The Reebok Bait collaboration. So these actually glow in the dark too, like right around the midsole right here glows in the dark. So
wow.
I'm disappointed in myself. I have not worn these yet, but I will soon, very soon.
Those are fresh to death. I've never seen those in my life. Those are so dope. Wow.
I got a crazy story about those. Make sure you remind me on the next Patreon member show.
Those are good.
Man. Crazy story about that show. Yeah, that's a great sneaker right there. Really
it is.
What about like runners? Are you into like Air Maxes or like New Balance, Saucony, stuff like that? Mall walkers, as some would call them.
Not so much. There is a pair of New Balance that caught my eye that I keep looking at every time I pass Journeys. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Shoes like that, it's just, I mean, I'm not saying anything about them. I'd like to add to my collection, but I'd rather spend the money on something that I'm truly drawn to than just, you know, oh, I want people to know that I have diversity and that it's not just Nike. Like, I'm not trying to prove myself as a sneakerhead to anybody. I'm trying to stay true to myself. So
buy what you like.
I like that.
I mean, I have some like Air Max, I have Huaraches, I have stuff that, you know, if I'm traveling, it's easy to go with everything. But my mall walkers are what you see behind me. When I go to the mall, I'm getting dressed up. I'm throwing on some Jordans, something. They know me in the stores by now. I walked in with a pair of all black Huaraches, and the manager at Foot Locker was like, "Oh, it's weird to see you in something regular." I was like, "Dang." So I was like, "All right, I need to step it up."
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, y'all stop me when you're ready for me to stop pulling kicks.
No, listen, we love seeing sneakers. So
Go
this
for
is
it.
now. You show what you want, please.
Oh, look at this piece.
Oh yeah, we never had any of those on the show.
So yeah, I completely I unlaced and unsnipped the whole outer layer of these on a video. Of course, I sped it up because that took forever. But yeah, you're flip the old school, and then of course you got the other one right here.
And they're mismatched, correct? The colors.
I got you, yes sir.
Yeah, that's nice.
But look at the swoosh though. Okay, on the insides it's regular, but on the outsides you've got that. Yeah.
And is that like an ostrich kind of leather on it?
Sure is.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. I mean, clearly one's not even lace. I haven't gotten a chance to wear these. I feel like I'm slacking. I really need to switch it up and just wear different stuff now.
You got too many sneakers. That's the problem with me too. You get
never too many.
But if you ain't wearing them, maybe I'm beginning to realize. Listen, I talk to myself. I'll say maybe you have too many shoes, dude. Maybe you need to get rid of a few. So
fair enough.
How many shoes you have around? You think?
I think I'm probably close to 120 right now. Which,
so yeah, you're in a good space right now.
Yeah,
good space.
500 kicks, then it starts getting a little crazy.
Then it's a different level. I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
I'm not yet.
This is not even. This is not even an appetizer. This is like a dropped crumb on the way to the table. It's too much. I have. So, but my rule of thumb is now, if I buy one shoe, I flip two.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Helps kind of recoup what you're spending on your pair too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's dope.
So there we go. Here we go.
So this
I'm
shoe,
curious to hear your opinion on
this shoe. I cried when I opened it because when Virgil passed, I still didn't have this shoe in my hand. I wanted it for Christmas. I still didn't have it. And I was like, I'm never going to be able to get it now because the price is going to skyrocket. We all know how everybody is out there. They like to, just jump on the bandwagon. They like to make as much money off of losing somebody as they can, which is really, really crappy to say. But I didn't know that these were already purchased and waiting for me for Christmas time days before he passed. So that was super, super lucky. Yeah. I know the seller on GOAT was really, really upset.
Oh, he must have been fumed. It's sick to say, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah. I love that these are it's such a historical shoe. It's not only Virgil's classic design, but it's the fact that it looks like it's something that Jordan, again with the crumbling of the midsole, it's something that he would have worn on court when these originally released. And the signature, I mean, the whole who thinks to do that? Who thinks to make it look like an old shoe?
Well, they 3D scanned an old pair. Yep. And then they incorporated that on there. But I just wish they made it at least a high and not a low. It's so weird how they scanned a high, I'm pretty sure. But I'm
not mad about it being a low, to be honest. Okay. And I have a couple pair of two highs. And I guess maybe that's why I'm not mad about it. I know the old school, the classic was a high, but it's something different. I don't like many lows, but the two low just kind of works for me.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That shoe's growing on me.
Are you excited about all these twos that are coming out, being that you own a bunch of twos, or?
Yes and no. I kind of feel like, I don't know if it's the designers that are jumping on the bandwagon or if Nike is like, hey, let's make the twos hot and get all these other, boutiques, all these other designers, because you've got Union, you've got AnEyeIVKicks, everybody's jumping on board. I want something, again, it has to be something that speaks to me. I'm not going to go off of it because, it's Union. I personally am not a huge fan of the Union 2s that are coming out. So I don't see myself going for a personal cop. The AnEyeIVKicks 2s, I don't even remember. I think Chaotic Kicks was posted. Yes, that picture. I wasn't crazy on those because they reminded me so much of the ones that AnEyeIVKicks did.
Yeah.
And those are way too simple for me. I don't like the cracked looking to them.
Me too.
That snakeskin print on the swoosh and around the top there was nice, and I like the interior quilting, but it was too plain for me. But the twos kind of they have a little bit extra to it that just I don't know, man. Like the way they have the different shades, it reminds me more of the threes than the ones. The way they have it colored and blocked and everything else. So
I think that the 3 destroys the other ones.
Oh yeah, I mean there's no competition when it comes
contest.
to
Knockout, straight up knockout punch.
And I almost passed on those.
Oh, they're amazing.
They're
amazing. I have them because I have you on the thumbnail wearing them. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got you with some heat rockets on your feet on the thumbnail. So
appreciate that.
Yeah, come on. You got to do it right. But yeah, in the chat, let me know which ones you like the best with the AnEyeIVKicks. I'm gonna go with the 3. Then I'll probably go with the 1, then the 2. Where would you go with it? AnEyeIVKicks. Where would you go with it?
I'd go 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and then Jonesy, last but not
least.
I'm
at 3. I'm at 3, 1, 2 myself. Same thing with you, Delz. 3, 1, 2. That one is fresh. I can understand some people saying the plainness of it, but when I hold it in hand, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Saying that because you own it. Hey, would you eat
and you're saying that because you don't.
would you eat this?
That looks like a cardiac arrest. No thanks.
That looks like I'm gaining 100 pounds eating that. No,
it looks horrifying, right?
Yeah, I'm just. I don't know. I'm having a hard time processing it, let alone thinking about eating it.
They never got Oreos in a burger. I mean, that's disgusting. I just wanted to throw some light bullshit up on there. What do you think about these right here? These Louis Vuitton off-white Air Force Ones.
I feel like I don't even need to say anything. We all know about show me somebody that doesn't think those are fire, please.
This is the best one to me. This is the best.
Oh my God. Listen.
Nothing is touching that one. Nothing's touching that one.
No.
In my opinion. Nothing.
I love me some Louis Vuitton, and I know everybody does. I know.
All you ladies do.
Oh, my bank account does not, but I do.
Yeah. Your husband too. He don't like that too. But this one reminds me of the bag. That's why I like it.
It's the 2 different bags, because you have the one with just the monogram all over it, which I did a pair of slides with that image, and then the checkerboard, the blue and white bag. So I like that they combined both of their most popular like bag prints that they sell and put it together on a sneaker. Wow. And then you put, I mean, how perfect is it though? Virgil, and obviously that's why they did it, because he was like the creative director behind Louis Vuitton. So to combine all of that together, yeah, I mean, them things, when this came, I saw the picture and I showed my husband and he just laughed. He was like, oh.
Yeah, this one, I mean, I'm not the guy that's wearing a bag like a man purse, but these are just freaking fuego right here. These are nuts.
Gorgeous.
You know? Yeah. Woman's perspective, how do you feel about these Easter shoes, meaning that this is a woman's exclusive? Are you into this or no?
I'll be honest, this might be the first time I'm seeing those.
It's an Easter 5.
It's got a lot of lighter blue tones. So I mean, it's probably gonna be unless something happens and my mind drastically changes, it's probably gonna be a pass. But I do love the way that it glows on the bottom. I'm a sucker for something that glows at the bottom. So
do you have any glow in the dark sneakers?
Absolutely.
Let me see your favorite one. If you would, or whatever you can grab at the moment.
Well, I have to go completely out of my closet to the rows that are.
Forget about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get you another time.
But they're so pretty.
Then go ahead. We got a minute. We're hanging out. I can shout out some of the chat here.
Because I don't know how long y'all trying to be on tonight.
Listen, we're usually live here for a couple of hours, so you know it's on you. How long you want to stay?
I cleared my schedule, so
okay, beautiful. Hang out.
Yes.
I got a helping hand right now.
You got good energy here, so you can stay as long as you want.
Absolutely. Oh, the mummies. Are those the mummies?
Wow. Oh,
These are my babies. These, okay, so my Freddy Krueger Air Force Ones.
Shout out to Grim.
Those, the customs that I did with the costume for the Halloween event won me $200 cash. I said, if I win that cash prize, I am putting that towards these. And that was it. These
I
are,
love
these
the
are
back.
so beautiful.
The back is so sick.
I like the back of the other one that's got like the little piece of material hanging off, like he's coming slightly unwrapped. Yeah.
They look pretty nice. They look pretty nice.
Yeah.
We've got a friend Graham that got them, but his damn camera looks like the first camera before Christ was born. So we're actually getting
the
nice
beta version.
So yeah, they actually look pretty good.
They look great.
I'm trying to charge them up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really
I mean,
see.
I didn't expect you to glow them. I just And by the way, guys, there's these lights that I have in the description. That, you know, the UV lights takes 2 seconds, and that's linked in the description. And shout out to my guys over at Collar and Elbow. Look at us. They blessed us with these amazing T-shirts.
Yes,
and
they did.
I was about to wear that T-shirt today. So thank
Were
God
you?
I didn't. So they're it's inspired by wrestling, which we love. And I have another channel where I interview wrestlers. And we have a collaboration coming very soon, and it's going to be something you guys have been wanting for a long time. So if you want any of these amazing T-shirts, they're somewhere in the description. Use the code Delz, you get 10% off. Look at that. It is glowing.
Wow. You got it popping right there.
Yeah, there she goes. She got one of them things. She's a pro.
She does.
Of course.
You got to have that light. It's mandatory.
It's a must.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't. I mean, these things are great for legit checking, if nothing else.
Can I ask you another question, if you don't mind? Since we
course.
have you on here, so I saw the Virgil shoe. I saw the Sentimental Drake shoe, which I love, by the way, and I love the ink on the arm, by the way, too. I think it's awesome. Can you show me another collaboration that you hold high that's not necessarily a Virgil, an Off-White?
Yeah, let me think about
Take your time, please. I just curious.
Like something that I hold high, like sentimental wise.
No,
or
but just another
really like
another collab that you really like, that you favor. You know what I mean?
All right, then.
Oh, wow.
The P-Rods.
P-Rod, what's a P-Rod? We gotta have her battle one night, man.
Oh gosh, it's got to.
These were my 30th birthday present. So I mean, that was
That's a beautiful.
Man, you get good gifts. You get some good gifts.
I can't complain.
I'll be lucky if I get a card on my birthday. No, I'm just kidding. I got some amazing friends that gave me some amazing
You're going to get a lot of hate for that one. They'll be like, wait a second, I gave you.
No, I got some kick-ass stuff for my birthday this year. I'm just kidding. Shout out to everyone that sent me amazing gifts. Thank you. And Christmas gifts. You guys shouldn't have this Christmas. It was amazing. Man, those P-Rods are dope.
That's all dope, man. Well, I seen us one at a time on the show from Smithers, and she just pulled them out. Those are nice.
Yeah,
real nice.
Do you have more regular dunks or more SBs?
That is a good question, and I was thinking about that the other day. I want to say it might be pretty even right now. Well, it might be more SBs. I don't know. It might be pretty even.
Okay.
The SBs are really like the fat tongue, right?
Yeah.
I always struggle with the difference between the two.
I
just like what I like.
Got a pillow tongue, and it got a zoom air unit.
Right, like the
Yeah,
I'd say it's probably pretty even. Because I've got like the Panda dunks, the UNLV dunks, the flip the old school. And then I've got, obviously I've got these guys. I've got these ones.
We gotta stop calling them the Panda dunks, though, guys.
The what?
We gotta stop calling them the Panda dunks.
Why?
There's only one Panda dunk. Do you know what the Panda dunk is?
I'm afraid to answer and be wrong, so go ahead and let me know.
I think I have the Panda Dunk. I hope I do because
Is it the high?
I'm gonna see if I have it. I think I have it here.
Yeah, this Panda Dunk's is a very stylish shoe. I've seen him pull it out a few times. I think you like it if you haven't seen it before. You know, what do you think about Are you looking forward to any of those shoes coming out in the next couple of days on that what is it, the Dunk, they're releasing a lot of dunks. They call it the Dunk Vault. This comes out on the 2nd.
I don't think there's really anything that I'm trying to go for as far as that goes. Like that I either haven't passed on or don't already have one way, shape, or form.
Like the Panda Dunks that you show. Watch, look at
this. This is why they should not be calling them the Panda Dunks, because it disrespects the real Panda Dunks. Now this was a release only in Japan, from my understanding. If I'm wrong, I'm not the sneaker expert. I'm the sneaker addict. Comes in a effing cage.
Oh, okay. We're not calling them the Panda Dunks anymore. Not the ones I got.
Right?
It's inspired by this famous panda named Ling Ling that passed away.
I feel like I have heard of this. I don't think I've ever actually seen them though. Those are nice. I'm not a big fan of like the furry sneakers, but those work, especially with the meaning. Yeah.
It's got the map to the actual zoo in the insole.
Oh, that's
I'll
cool.
never wear these. These are a little too much for me. I feel like Zoolander and shit wearing these things, but I like them, and it's an amazing dunk. But it drives me mad when they call it the Panda Dunk. Maybe because I have them, and I'm just particular with shit sometimes. But these are the Panda Dunks right here. Yeah, just like Staple got his panda pigeon. What the F? Where's the connection to a pigeon with a panda? I never could understand that.
Unless you think of like the New York Zoo, if they have pandas, and then there's always pigeons in New York, so you could.
True. That could be the case.
Let's try. I like that shit. I like that.
I give it a shot.
You did.
Hey, listen. Power of positivity right there. Shit.
And now for kicks, I gotta ask. One of the questions that they come up in our battles, and I'm curious to know. Do you have any? What's your favorite suede shoe that you have? Or a suede shoe that you like a whole lot within arm's reach. I'm not asking you to do too much.
Yo, we just basically asking her battle questions.
More or less.
I mean, and I'm actually getting ready to wear these next month. So I mean,
oh no, you're not.
Gives you an idea. I really, really like these. I love the tiny little hearts they put in there.
I did not know that they have heart perforations on the toe.
How cute!
Sweet.
I mean, everybody knew that the love letters, so they've got like the little.
That I knew, but not
like, This is what sold me. I saw an image with the little hearts, and I was like, all right, now I have to have them.
Yeah, those are bananas.
The little dot on the eye is a heart too. Like the little tiny details. Yeah.
Oh, those are mandatory to get. If you're a female, especially, those are if I was a chick, I would buy those in a heartbeat.
Yeah, those are pretty.
It's okay. Come on, man. Those are fire.
Cool.
Those are fire.
Yeah.
See, all we focus on is that little note, not the.
But there's so many little,
Yeah. That's a nice shoe.
Good answer on that one. I like that. That's fun. That's what's up.
What you think of these shoes right here? You like this Bart Simpson dunk? SB dunk?
I think it's a cool concept. I really do, but I think that a shoe like this, like there's so many people that are like massive fans of The Simpsons. So I feel like a shoe like this should really go to those people because I feel like they'll appreciate it more. Anybody else would just be like, oh, it's a dunk, it's The Simpsons. I think it should go to the genuine fans.
Yeah, I agree. I showed this to two of my friends that have not, they don't even understand my sneaker craziness. And they love The Simpsons. Shout out to Shelly and Charlie. And they need these. They're like obsessed with the
And
Sentimental.
those are the people that should be able to get them, because it's not, you're not hyped into sneakers. You're just a genuine fan, and it's like, yo, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they'll
100%.
love the sneaker because it's a Simpsons sneaker. They actually love it, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think of these Atmos Air Maxes?
I liked it. Okay, I was gonna say, I know they had two different. I like the
This
ones
is
with the
the one.
camo.
I like this one the best.
I like the ones with the camo. This I don't know. I'm a sucker for camo.
Yeah, you on Jones's lane, and Shannon. Shannon
like
likes
that.
that a lot.
Yes, that
Shannon's a regular on the show. I don't know why. I just love this one.
Man,
wow. You call them the mama jeans. Oh, old lady.
Yeah, those got the mom jeans, the craft.
The craft. Them, but I like the camo. The camo's where it's at for me.
Craft show at the local high school.
But I can't buy these because I gotta save up for this right here. I gotta save up for
them
these, you know?
And the case though, that orange case.
Yeah, bonkers.
Oh no. Oh,
that would be my handbag. I'll carry that around like a handbag. Forget it.
Right.
Oh, you know you're gonna be seeing the ladies like this with the shit studded.
They're gonna be cut off circulation to wear it, because you know that handle's only but so big. They're gonna cut off circulation.
Yeah. I don't think you'll be able to maneuver that.
Look cool.
You're gonna have to do one of these, put a few fingers and just cuff and walk like this with it. I don't know how y'all ladies walk with the damn bags.
Looking like a sloth.
Yeah. Yeah, you may hold it like this, you know, just right under the armpit, you know, something like that. Yeah.
I like it.
What do y'all think about this Sakai Cortez sneaker?
Nah, man.
I'm not a big Sakai fan.
Me neither. They don't connect with me. I can't connect.
Going on.
It just never has done anything for me where I'm like, oh my God, I have to have these, you know?
Yep.
Nah, man.
So, you know,
no,
you have anything else you'd like to show?
Not off the top of my head, but I mean, if we're still going, I'm sure I'll come up with something. So
yeah, show. Can you show me the other off-white sneakers you have, if you don't mind?
I showed all three.
Oh, you did? Did you show? Oh, yeah, you did. You did show the dunk. Okay, because that was the dunk on the thumbnail, also, right? That was the dunk.
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like that. That's that mixed berry. I'm gonna call those the mixed berries. I don't even know what they're called.
The mixed berries.
So since we were talking, Converse earlier, I do still have a pair in the collection.
Oh, Space Jam.
Well, not still. I have a pair. Yeah, I had to have these, and I actually got a Tommy Hilfiger T-shirt that on the back has like the characters in line. So I was like, well, that's perfect to go with these. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Super low key, super chill, super slept on, but yeah, I like these.
I think Converse and Vans, they got this vibe to them, like it's like a rock star vibe, you know?
Yep. And
like,
they always come with the nostalgia too.
Yeah,
always.
you wear the right jeans with them, will rip or something, it just got like a rock star vibe to it. So, like that's why I like Vans. I mean, I own probably 30 pairs of Vans. I love Vans. They got a vibe. I just put him onto Vans like what this year?
Yeah, you sure did.
I've been telling all you guys, you gotta get jiggy with the Vans. There's a vibe to them.
I don't think I've ever owned a pair.
Oh, you need the Freddie Krueger Vans. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I saw them. You said the Freddie Krueger ones, right?
They don't compare to yours. I don't think. I think yours may be some of the best.
I feel like that looks more like brown than green. Like it didn't scream authentic Freddie Krueger to me. They're nice. Don't get me wrong. Like I like them, but I don't know. The coloring is off to me.
Well,
what I'll challenge you if you ever make another Freddie one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna challenge you right now to something. All right. If you do another Freddie, I want to see you incorporate sweater material on it.
Oh my God. I wanted to do that so bad on my pair. See, but the thing, and I thought about it because I thought about getting like a sweater and like cutting it and gluing it and everything else, which wouldn't be that hard. But I feel like if I had the machine to stitch it into the panels, that's what I need. I I don't want to glue it and then have the edges start to try to fray or start to try to come up. So I wanted it to be super clean. So,
True.
but I thought about it because that would have been, if I would, the shoe that I have and then to have the sweater, forget it.
Because that's what I hate about customs, when they look like, they don't look like they look like customs. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you can only do so much to make it look like it's authentic, but like, I love it when you look at it and it doesn't look like a 5-year-old was just going effing crazy with a paintbrush. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit just is a turnoff for me. You know, I like when I see a shoe and it looks like a product, and that impresses me. That's why I love that one when you started doing it with the paintbrush. Once again, I have a link in the description. I think that's the best way to introduce yourself to her channel.
Real quick, I'm sorry. I apologize if y'all hear some noise. Okay, great, because I got a skylight right above me and it is pouring now. Good old South Florida.
It's all good. It's all good.
Fantastic.
We've had a lot worse.
Yeah, a lot worse.
Let's see. Do you have any Travis Scott sneakers?
Oh, she sure does, right over her right shoulder.
Well, these are not mine.
Oh, that's okay.
Anything you see on anything on its side is not my pair. I actually
that's how y'all identify what's what in the house.
I actually just sold my Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low fragments at SneakerCon for $1,500. So I was pretty happy with. I got them. I hit on Sneakers app for them.
Oh, salutes to you.
Wait a minute. How much did you get for them? One more time. How much did you get for them?
15.
Lord, that's awesome.
Damn.
The guy that I sold them to is a vendor. So the next day we were at another event. He had them out for $2,000, and I'm not mad at it because I got my money. So I want, I'm not.
Everyone got to eat. Everyone got to eat.
Exactly.
Those are the best. Why is that shoe slept on?
I feel like everybody likes the olive green ones better.
These things are 100 times better than the olive green.
They're up there. I got them. I see now. You put them red laces in them green ones. Okay, that's a different touch. That looks good, actually.
I love the red laces in these.
I like that too. I like it better than the yellow laces I've seen people put in them.
Which one y'all like better in the chat? You like them with the khaki laces, or do you like them with the red laces? Leave in the comment and in the chat. If you're watching on the playback, let us know too. Interact. This is live content.
Oh, fumble.
Jones, you making
I'm
a
like,
mess.
who's breaking stuff over there?
Jones got all excited. You showing all that. He's throwing things around.
These actually, I hit on these on sneakers too. Like I seem to only ever hit the hype stuff, which I'm not complaining about. But I was going for these for my husband and had the wrong size, so I hit for me. And I was like, I was gonna flip them to try to get his size, and he's like, no, they're your first pair of Travis Scotts, and for retail, like just keep them. And then we won his for like $50 in a raffle. So.
Oh, that's sweet. All right, so it worked out good for both of y'all.
Yeah.
This shoe, the suede on this is bananas, right?
Oh, it's
crazy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely. I haven't worn mine yet, though. I
Me
want to put
neither.
a sole protector on it first because of the detailing on the bottom.
I felt like a scumbag wearing these because of what happened. I felt like insensitive, so I said, "Let me give it a little bit of time." And that, I think it's about time I could wear these without looking like a piece of shit. So I'm blunt. If you're not, so but they're amazing, and I cannot believe how underappreciated that sneaker is. I think down the road, people will appreciate that one more.
Yeah.
So that's the only Travis Scott you own, besides the one that you did the Flipperooski with?
That's the only one that I own in my size, yeah.
So what you got? Your man got one over there? Some Travis over there?
Well, he's got the olive green ones, the British khakis, and then he's got these ones too.
Okay, here we go. Oh, God. I hate that sneaker because I hit on it on sneakers, and then they were playing games with me. They play with my emotions. They told me
they play with everybody's emotions.
Oh my God!
They do.
I hit on that. I think that was one of the first drops, if not the first drop. So I was like, yes, I got him. And then when you look at shoes that you bought, the damn thing sat there for years after they finally canceled my order, like 6 months from when they said I was going to get it. They're like, oh, there's late shipments. We're going to get it. We're going to get them. For years, it was literally in my shoes that I bought. I said, F this account. I'm not hitting shit anywhere, and I'm tired of looking at that damn sneaker that I did not buy that it says got him. So I deleted my effing account. But that's a sick ass shoe right there. I like
this one's funny to me because, we always talk about how we love the sneaker community because not only, is it the love for the culture, but it's just something about being around so many people that appreciate and know the sneakers and know the value and know the stories. So these ones, his parents got him for Christmas, and they don't know nothing about sneakers. They're like, these things are expensive. Why are they so expensive? I think they paid like $450 for them. And I mean, because that was shortly after they originally came out. Now we show them the price and they're like, what do you mean they're up to like over $1,000? But to be somebody that has no idea about sneakers and to get something like this from someone like that, like it just hits kind of different,
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, I got a video. I think it was Yeezys. I had my father was now 89 years old. He was just working on like a car or something. And I used to do these segments where I'd show him a sneaker, like one that was reselling for money. And he had this dirty ass thumb, and he's putting it on the pure platinum, shit like that. I'm like, how much would you buy these for? He's like, $50. It's an old ass video, but yeah, man. The older folks, they don't realize how much money these things are worth. Some of the shoes, So let me see what else we could ask you. What other collaborations you got that you may want to show? You have any other collabs?
I have it I was just getting ready to pull it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The Alele May 14s.
Yeah.
I love these. And it's crazy because I was literally saying last year because I have I like to collect the classics. Like I like the classic original colorways. That's a big kind of mission for me, is to get eventually all of them. So I do have the last shots, but because they're grade school, they fit tight, and a men's 8 would be too big. And now don't get me wrong, I will cram my feet into these to rock them all day. But a lot of times women's exclusives will fit because they're for women. They'll be a lot more true to size. So I was like, I really need them to come out with some women's exclusive 14s. I need ones that fit, that I will wear. And then they came out with not 1 or 2, but 3 pairs of them last year. And so they had like the neon pink ones, the lipsticks, the black with the red, and then of course these. And these were, I saw images of these and I was like, all right, when do they come out? I need it on my calendar. I need to get these. And then I hit on these. I had a size 7 put in on sneakers for these because I'm a 7 in men's. And no, I hit on a 7 in the women's size. So I hit on them, but then I had to do like a size swap. Luckily, I was able to make it happen. But yeah. I'm telling you, stories behind everything.
Well, that's why we like these shoes. It's always a mission and a effing saga sometimes with these things, right? So,
oh yeah. If it was easy, it wouldn't be as much fun.
Yeah,
that is very true. It's the thrill,
That green on that 14 hits so
different.
That's
that jade.
Really sexy, that green.
That jade is what inspired her because of her ancestry and her grandmothers. Yeah, the gold and the jade. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that gold with it, that's a super fly shoe. That is really nice. How did you feel about the Billie Eilish shoes? The females that came out, the 14 and the 2. You didn't like either one of them?
No, because the ones that she did, the neon green, I like the color, but it was like the AKOs or whatever, not Correct. A true Jordan 1. I don't like that style. It looks bulkier to me. So and then of course is it the 15s?
No, it's 14. It's a 15. I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah, the tan ones. Those just look so bulky to me too. And for her, it works. Like, I appreciate the fact that she gave us something that she would legitimately wear. Like, it's her style. She didn't try to just appeal to everybody. So there are people that love it. I'm just not one of those people. It's not my personal style.
Right. Yeah, I dig that. I like that. I like how you said
she's got that style where she can get away with she can really do a lot,
She can get away with anything. She can dress up, she can dress down, and she looks good. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
It is. That's what's up. I like how you said your mall walkers are right behind you. That's what's up. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
All of them. I
might use that phrase someday. I might use that phrase one day when I battle. I like that.
We think about guys like our guy Matt for the win that wears like spandex as jeans. Do you like that? Or do you think that men should wear jeans that are got a little loose to them? They're a little loose.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, me personally, wear what you want to wear, but like, I don't know. I don't know how that's comfortable. I don't know how anything breathes and stuff like that. So you're laughing, y'all know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I do. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So what would you say is the top 3 Jordan silhouettes?
Yeah.
The top 3, like, in my opinion,
like 11. Oh, matter of fact, what's your favorite 11? We'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with just I'm taking inventory right now.
Guys, hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. Show that love. Subscribe if you're new too, and ring that bell because we go live all the time. You just never know.
I'm gonna have to pull the classic.
Yes.
I have to, but I do also. I would put these up there too. The Eris 11. I don't wear these as much as I'd like to because of the fact that it's got all the leather on the inside too, like the leather sock liner. So the leather on the tongue makes a squeaking with the sock liner when I walk. I don't like that. I don't want to draw extra attention. But I like the mermaidy, shimmery.
Yeah. Yes. And your sister is big into mermaids, right? That was the whole vibe.
Obsessed. Obsessed.
Obsessed. With I got good memory. You like that? I got good memory. I pay attention to things. Yeah.
But and then I added like a nice little sneaker.
Yeah, that thing is diesel. That looks like
you did.
You karate kick someone with that. You really hurt them with that thing.
There's a guy that does it. I'm gonna do a not so low key plug real quick. It's Shoe Charm City. So he does a ton of these charms. I mean, it's got even like little crystals in it, if you can see.
Hey, I need one of those. Yo, shoe charm, holla at me, man. Let's make
he
something
does
happen.
And he's one of the nicest guys ever. He always, every event I go to that he's there, like and clearly he does quality work. But I mean, I've got a pair on my Bread 11s too.
Oh
wow, that hits. Nice. I like that.
I wore these to an event and had everybody going to his table by the end of the day.
I bet you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because they stand out. That really stands out.
That pops heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
on the patent
like
bread
a damn
one.
belt buckle, like on a sneaker.
Right. That's exactly what it looks like. That one looks good.
So what are we going with next? What's your second favorite Jordan? One?
Y'all making this hard. Yeah, I'd probably put ones up there just because they're so versatile.
They are.
And most of my ones are at the top.
Okay. You can just tell us which one.
I'd say my mochas are up there. I've only gotten to wear them a handful of times, but I'm a coffee addict. So I mean, that was a no-brainer. And then just the colors, it goes with everything, like just so beautifully too. It's like effortless. So going back, just a quick back to the something other than Jordans. I'm kind of watching the chat a little bit here on my phone while I'm going. So it's not, it's not the original like 90s version, but you know, it's the re-release, but we're still taking it back a little bit here for you with the Griffies. So yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah, these are pretty. I don't wear them as much because they're bulkier. But I wore them to the grocery store, and I had probably two different, and it's always the older guys that appreciate these things. And they were like, yo, I like your sneakers. And I was like,
right.
Thanks. Yeah, definitely a classic.
Yeah.
Those are fresh. Those are the
So
fresh ones.
where are we going with your third? Number 3.
I don't know. Maybe I might throw 8s up there. Like I only have 2 pairs. No, I have 3 pairs of 8s, but I really like them. I really like straps on my sneakers. 8s are a little bit bulkier, but I don't know. They're so slept on. I don't know if it's because they're bulky.
Oh, the red 8s. Damn, those are different.
Yeah, Valentine's Day with a little
fresh.
I haven't seen those
in a minute.
And then
we got a lot of sneakers I noticed that have to do with Valentine's Day and love, and
I don't know if y'all can see the little.
There
we go. The roses.
Yep, the flowers. Yep, the roses.
Yep.
Those are fresh. I
You
like
got
the
a lot
heart
of
on the top,
flower sneakers, the foam posit, then the love letter.
I like little feminine touches.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. This is my favorite 8 right here.
Oh, those the aquas, yes.
Yeah, this is my favorite 8.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Fresh, man.
One day. Y'all heard, since we just talked about 11s, y'all heard what they're rumoring
next
that
year? Next year?
What?
I heard it.
Time?
What? Which
pair of 11s? Everybody's talking about the Gammas.
Tell it, next year. Yeah.
I think I got them right here again.
2023. I know.
Let me get a pair of those. I got my Converse already. I need the Gammas.
Yeah, they're gonna have the high pan leather. They're gonna have the high pan leather, so I'm gonna have to get them because I like the high pan leather over the low
that
pan leather.
Blue. I'm not a fan of blue. I know I've already said it, but blue.
You know, when I first bought these, I bought them because I felt like it was like a tradition, holiday style, you know, holiday time. You got to buy the Jordan 11. But, you know, when I got it and I started wearing it, I said, man, this is a badass motherfucker right here. I love this shoe right here. This is a dope shoe. But can you imagine with the OG high pan leather? Ooh, it's going to be nice.
My God.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I was thinking about this year getting him a pair of the Gammas like on StockX for Christmas. And I was like, man, I should. Maybe his parents will go half. And then starting January, I heard all those rumors and I'm like, I don't need it. If we can get him for retail, what? No.
Right.
That's for next year, not this year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've heard this year, so I don't like this upcoming Christmas. So I don't know.
I heard that too.
It depends who the source is, I guess. But a lot of people are jumping on board with that, and I'm like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too. I'm all in, right?
I mean, what else are they gonna bring back? They kind of went through all of them, right?
Yep, they did the Concords. Then they did the Breads. Then they did the Jubilees. Then this year they gave us the Cool Grays. So, yeah, yep.
And they're not going to do the Columbias. What are they called now? What are they called? Legend Blue? Because they just dropped
Legend Blue. They did the lows.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did the lows at Easter time. So yeah.
Yeah, right around Easter. It was right around Easter. I hit on those.
Yeah, I did too.
On accident.
I sold them.
I did too. I got rid of them.
I think everyone sold them shit.
Access, and I was like, I'm not messing up my sneakers account by rejecting an exclusive.
Yeah,
access. It's like smacking sneaker gods.
Like I feel like they may be like, oh, word, okay, you want to be picky,
Right.
Okay.
You only want the hype stuff? Oh,
You're
okay.
not getting
Yeah. Oh, you think you're too good for us? You know, so
We'll show
that's
you.
why I bought those Red Thunders, because I got early access. And they didn't even email me. I was doing the live show. You see how I just throw pictures up and stuff. We were looking at the Nike launch page, and all of a sudden I'm scrolling down and there's a black bar. It says, you have early access to these shoes. If I didn't do that, I would have had no effing clue. No clue whatsoever.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So always look at that. And people also go to your malls, because they are getting sneakers in. I walked into my Foot Locker the other day, and this was just sitting there in a size 9 for me.
I mean,
oh, she couldn't help herself.
How crazy are these? Are they not crazy?
I'm man, that
yes.
embroidering in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you worn them yet?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so great.
I wore them on New Year's. I posted a picture and I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I wore them right away.
On foot though?
All right, here we go with a look at the patent leather breads on feet. Man, these things are so crazy.
They're so crazy on feet.
So crazy.
Do you guys put a toe box crease protector in them? Or
No, I don't. I probably should, but I don't. I just say F it.
See, I have the metallic gold patent leather ones, and those things creased so bad, so fast. I'm not taking any chances with these things.
Should look like tinfoil probably on the toe, man. I know. I got to be careful. But my thing is, if I wear these, I'm not going to be walking like a duck, but I'm not going to also be like, oh, I dropped my keys and bend my freaking.
Let me get these real quick.
I think you just got to use your effing brain and forget that. Don't forget you're wearing these. You should be straight, But sometimes you forget. You're not thinking about your shoes the whole day. I would hope.
Yeah.
I got a question.
We are, but.
We are. I got a question for you. This shoe and that Travis 6, that tan suede when the shoe pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Delz consider this shoe and that shoe 2 of the better shoes that came out during the year. Which one do you put higher, this one or that Travis 6 with the tan suede? Just out of curiosity.
Wow, that's tough. If that bread was like a classic, like regular leather, like original, then that would be a no-brainer. But because they put the patent on it, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can answer that honestly, because
these shits, I'm telling you now, and
I know.
Look, I got a link in the description. It should be like the second link. Y'all need to buy these shits before they go up, because I promise you, you're looking at $1,000 shoe in a few years. I promise you.
Oh yeah. I changed my mind. I think I would go with the one just because of that extra detail of family on the inside. Like that really, it just.
The way that Travis glows though, and all the hands with the zipper and the pocket,
but
all
you
the
can wear
extra.
this with so much more.
I know.
And it's a bread.
It's the subtle. If Travis Scott had to go that hard with the details to compete with a patent leather with family embroidered, like, yeah, they.
I got both of them, and I it's tough for me to put one above the other. I think they're 1A and 1B in my team, because I used to. We always debate which is the shoe of the year, especially once it gets down to the end of the year. And over the last month, we were debating that, and none of us had those shoes until like just recently, within the last couple of weeks. We always had the Travis at number 1, but when we got that, it kind of flipped the script a little bit, when we got that patent leather one. So I was just curious to know your opinion.
Hey, let me ask everyone watching live on the playback. This is supposed to be coming out for All-Star Weekend. Are we excited about this? The Big Bang LeBron?
I like the orange. Yeah, I'm not a huge LeBron person, but it's nice. It might be something I think twice about for sure.
So you don't like the South Beaches or the Miami Nights or anything like that?
I don't personally have either pair. He has the South Beaches. But
yeah, of course.
But with the pink laces, I'm like, maybe I should
Yeah.
have, but I had to be, I always have to be so selective about what I buy too, because funds are not unlimited. So that's another big factor. You know, I do have a lot of Jordans because they release around the same time as everything else, and that's what draws me to it first. Since you mentioned what the value of those patent breads will probably go up to, Delz, I want to let y'all know, listen, I traded. So I had a second pair that I picked up in a size 7Y, and I went to SneakerCon and I traded for the other shoe that I had been wanting since I saw it early release in hand. And I traded it for the bubblegum.
Oh, you wanted those bad, right? That was the pink sneaker that you said.
Look at you paying extra attention. Okay, I am impressed.
If people talk to me, or if I watch something, if you got my attention and I'm enjoying the show or a conversation, the chat knows. I remember stuff the chat tells me. They can't believe it from years ago. I remember. Jones is like, yo, your memory. I've got the best memory and the worst memory, basically. Go ahead.
I had to put money on top of the patent breads to get these because even though everybody knows the bread colorway will be worth so much more than these in the long run, I have no idea. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right, because something, and let's just look at that little.
That's why. That is why it's very unique. And how many pairs did they make of those?
Right, that I have no idea, and it must be something super limited, because when I tell you this is probably the most popular shoe that was at SneakerCon a couple weekends ago, I saw so many people, men and women, wearing them, and I had so many vendor tables that were just stocking up. Like when I tell you stacks on stacks of bubble gums, and they weren't selling them. Like they refused to sell or trade. So the fact that I found my size and was able to trade it was a miracle. Something is going on with these things.
Yeah, I think we always got to keep in perspective the count, the number count of units. We had it was either last night's show. No, I didn't do a live last night, right, Jones? I did my caffeine show, right?
Correct.
Okay, so Monday night show, we were live and we were having a conversation, right? So here's the bread, right? This is worth a lot of money right here, this shoe, right?
Hell yeah.
They made way more, I think, of this than this.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that
patent. I think they made more of this than this.
But they keep doing like re-releases of the patents. Like they keep re-dropping in all these different sites. So like it's so hard to tell the true numbers.
Yeah. And the thing is that it all comes down to once everyone that actually wants to hold on to the shoe gets them, that's when shit hits the fan and it starts being worth it.
Things go
right now. Everyone's playing hot potato. Everyone's hot potato. But then after a while, no, motherfucker, these are going right here.
Yeah, once it's going
right here, and now people are, I need a pair. That's when you start seeing 500, 700, 1,000, 1,500, or suck it. You know, that's basically what's going to happen. And I'm telling you guys, jump on them patent leathers. Once again, I have a link in the description and I'll put it in the chat because you're going to be like, damn, I should have listened to Delz. Cousin Delz, Uncle Delz, Brother Delz, whatever you want to call me. You know, Delz. I'm telling you, I've been doing this shit for too long to not know what the hell I'm talking about with them. I mean, you could get these right now for about like $2 and change, or $3 for a bread.
Yeah, it's $3. Smaller sizes, I think, are still high.
Yeah, the 12. I wear 12.
And the shine. I know a lot of people are like, the shine, but it's not. It's all, when it's in your face like this shit, then you see the shine. But when it's on your feet, it's almost like you're on stage performing and the spotlight's hitting the sneaker, and it's just like that's all this patent leather is, because it's dark. It's not like overwhelming, the shine, in my personal opinion. But if you don't like them, tell me these are a bag of shit. Write that. Put a bag and a shit emoji in the chat and in the comment section. But I think
so. As far as one other thing I wanted to say about my trade before I got a couple other pairs from this last year. So one thing a lot of people have been saying about that trade that I did for the bubble gums is, you know, oh, that was a bad deal, or oh, you know, you should have gotten money in addition to your breads for those bubble gums, like whatever the case may be, which is fine. Like in the long run, you're not wrong, but where the market is right now, I'm always going to look at it as I still paid under retail for bubble gums that are going for like $300, and I paid what, 150 for something that retailed at 170. So I will never count that as a bad deal ever.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't either. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. You know, one thing I noticed about those bubblegums you had both sets of laces in them. Now, and my only question to that is do you do that because that's how you go rock them, or are you doing that because you haven't decided of which lace you want to put in there?
Originally because I didn't decide, and then I was like, I like them so much like this because there's like the pink looks nice because there's the slight bits of pink, and then the white for the same reason. And I'm like, I have a couple other pairs that I've done this with, and I just I like it. I like to be different. So and you know, my own little style.
One thing I like about the bubble gums, it looked like bubble gum. Like it's not like bright, like screaming pink, right?
Yeah, that, and then that like iridescent sheen that you see it in hand. It looks kind of like it reminds me like an oil spill, like that.
Yeah, you like
okay.
That's what the beauty of sneakers. You can tell she really likes those, and that's what it's about.
Can really tell.
Who cares if people say the trade was bad, you know?
The fact that they did navy blue, like I know a lot of people were on the fence because they were afraid it was going to be black. Black would not have hit the same as this navy blue does with that pink. Like that's just the cherry on top of everything. So
yeah, we thought it was black when we first saw it, and it wasn't until later on, I think on another stream, that we actually zoomed in and looked at it, and we saw it was navy blue, and it threw us off a little bit, just like you said. It was a little different.
Why do you think they made it blue? Just to make it different, or is there any kind of connection to the blue?
I don't think, not that I can come up with. I mean, if there was something that I could BS, y'all already know I would.
Yeah, right?
I love hearing the bull.
You know, I do my pollens the same way you lace those. I have the one pollens, and I have the black and the yellow. And it's simply because I haven't decided what lace, and then wifey said it looked good like that, so I just kind of left it like that, you know, with the yellow and the black laces, one yellow, one black, just kind of like how you did your bubble gums. Yeah, those bubble gums, that bubble gum mark on the bottom on the outsole is so slick, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So jumping away from the patent bread and the bubble gums, so I saw somebody in the chat wanted to see my favorite SB from last year, and this shoe is definitely it. Now it confuses me because it's still an SB, but the tongue isn't fat. So that's I guess that's why I don't
think that's an SB. Oh, it is. Okay, it is.
And it released exclusively in skate shops. I was out of town and I was driving. I was calling. I was like, yo, are y'all getting them? I was researching on Nike, and I was trying to find every like retail or skate shop that had the license for these. Yeah.
He's got the thin tongue too. So I think some of the designers are saying, you know, F the fat pillowcase ravioli tongue. We going with the thin, you know?
Yeah. But it still has like these still have like the extra padding on the inside. So I guess maybe it's just what makes it ideal for skateboarders. I don't know. I don't skateboard.
Got that ravioli tongue right there.
I'm not gonna
I like the fat boy tongue.
No, I like the fat boy tongue too, but
yeah.
Like in some cases, I guess it makes sense. Like this shoe is like so thinned out. It's like paper thin. The Magnus Walker.
I love that shoe.
This is one of my favorite releases of last year too.
Yeah,
these are nuts. But yeah, like those are dope. The zebra cakes, man.
Yeah, I saw the white. Have you seen pictures of the white zebra cakes? The reverse.
Yeah, it's like a reverse. Yeah,
I like the way these hit better. I also like the pops of red. So I like to pair it with like a bright red bag or something just to kind of like let it stand out. Yeah, these are definitely I mean, and again, I've got the mummies from last year, and these zebras are my favorite animal too. So
okay.
So let's talk about another sleeper since we already mentioned the Super Bowl 10s. I feel like,
Yeah, I
and
like those.
I did a lace swap on these. I feel
Dude, those are so slept on.
I knew it. I knew
The
it.
quality of them is, but just talk about that shoe. Let me put you in the big screen. Just go through.
So not only
those are so slept on, it's blasphemy. Stephen A.
the
Smith, what up?
suede on these is super nice. Like my TV signals that I was showing y'all earlier, that the suede was super rough, and those were like, you know, it was a dunk, so everybody wanted it. It's just super soft. I feel like Jordan Brand and Nike should have included a set of purple laces with it because of the purple Jumpman. I mean, look how it looks with, and then I think the men's versions had like silver little tips on the laces that were in them. So I went ahead and added gold ones because I prefer gold, and it just kind of like gives it a different like dimension to it. But super slept on. These are so clean, so easy to style because it's such a simple colorway with that pop of purple. I don't understand. I think it's because it's a 7. I really do.
You think because it's a 7 is why it's slept on?
I think so too.
Because the PSG 7 sat too, and those were crazy too. They had like the mesh detailing in them. I don't know. People sleep on 7s. I don't know what it is, man.
Well, I hope they sleep on.
You got people liking that. Soon. People riding that wave. They like the purple.
Oh, look at those.
Ride that wave.
I like everything.
Yo, what up, E?
Those 7s look fresh. I haven't seen those.
Lola Bunny 7s.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a minute. Wow.
Yeah.
Those are
Yo,
nice.
I got the crazy Lola Bunny. Let me see if I can grab it because I think I know where it is.
AnEyeIVKicks. That's got that Miami vibe on that too, with that teal and that orange on
that.
Yep,
right down the tongue. Yeah,
I see it. Because I'm a big Hurricanes and a big Dolphins fan, so I'm all about those.
Yo, these are fire right here. I'm so happy that I bought these, and I still never wore them, and they're my size too. These shits are crack. I think they are. If you think they suck, you let me know in the chat and in the playback. I got thick skin. These Lola Bunnies.
Oh, bro, you pulled something out.
Yeah, I love that detail. The tag right there.
Yeah. With the come out so.
Yep, those are nice.
Those are crazy.
Tan and pink. Got a patent leather swoosh. Yeah, I like it.
My man.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
I like when he pulls shit out I ain't seen in a long time. He pulls something out I ain't seen.
No, remember on Caffeine, because I have a show where I play music. It's like a radio show live. And it's caffeine.tv/DJ Delz every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7. I play music and show sneakers. I showed these last night.
Yeah, I jumped out my chair last night when you showed what you about to show.
This was a collaboration HBO sent me. This brand called Koya or something like that.
Yes.
So this is Game of Thrones. I don't know if you ever Game of Thrones.
Yeah, right.
These shits are crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, then you're excited. If you don't watch Game of Thrones, then this is that Lannister gold right there, the Kingslayer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they sent me this. Only 100 pairs made in Italy. Look, it even has the.
I was gonna say the Dubray there, the detail on. Yeah.
Yeah, he got his hand cut off.
Yep.
The gold hand on there, and they put the gold hand there.
Yep.
Like,
shout out to Jamie Lannister.
I like sneakers that got like stories to them, or inspired by like movies and shit like that. I always like that,
Oh, when you pulled those out of Caffeine last night, I was I was sitting here watching that. That was.
What you got next? I know you got something next. What you got?
Yes, I don't have this shoe in hand. I did see someone ask about Ewings. I don't know if you guys know who Kicking It with Dee is. Y'all know she's big on Ewings. I did some sneaker battles where she judged, and that's kind of one of her things. Okay. I don't personally have a pair yet, but I have been eyeing the breast cancer pair, the all pink.
Ham
Yeah,
just got them. Ham Goes Ham just got them.
I've been
Shut
eyeing
them
those
window.
when they dropped originally, and like, well, I don't know originally, but when they were released in October and I saw them, that's so
Those
fire.
joints.
Yeah,
I know, isn't it? With the autograph.
By Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, that's
And
so
those are the
cool.
Yeah, he wrote
St.
the autograph.
Patrick Day.
Yeah, with signatures there. Shout out to his son for hooking it up. Man.
The
Really
St.
fire.
Patrick's.
Um,
Those are dope.
They're dope shoes, man. They
totally made me lose my train of thought with that one, man.
yeah.
But
They
yeah,
cool.
so them all pink ones, I'm definitely, that will be the Ewing that I add to it, because I don't really
They're
have like a breast cancer awareness sneaker as it is. So that would be a super dope Ewing to add.
Yo,
I
Ham, if
don't-
you're free, hop in real quick. I want you to show those if you're around.
Yeah, that would be dope to see them like in person. I've
Or
only ever
Henry,
seen them in
if you
pictures.
have them, one of you guys, if you could pull them out, come through. Yeah, those are cool. And we just had one of our guys that's a co-host on the show show those. And
He
yeah,
did
yo,
that on Monday.
before I forget, you ever watch the show while we're live? Please come up. You got great energy, so please always feel welcome to hang out, talk kicks too.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
I'd love for you to enter the arena and battle.
That'd
one of
be
these.
super fun.
I'd do it.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yes,
You can do the battles on Fridays at 7:00. That works.
I've done a couple of battles, and everybody's always amazed by like the range that I have between classic kicks and newer stuff. And I'm always down to show off my sneakers. Okay,
Okay,
find me a
that's what
sneakerhead
we
that's
want
not.
to hear. Okay, look, we got a bunch of
Oh, there
people
they
here.
are.
Let me
Okay.
put you on the big
Yep.
screen. They both got them.
Let me go ahead and just order them real quick, because those.
Yeah, they're once they're gone. It took them 3 years to re-release them again.
They
So,
restocked sizes in a couple of months. I even
Yeah.
emailed them. When are you guys going to restock some sizes? Because I need a pair. Yeah.
the other one, I don't know if you like it, but they just brought out another all pink one, which is the Yo MTV Raps one.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got that?
I saw that one.
See, you said you weren't
You
going
probably never see these.
Those are pretty. I like the Naughty by Nature ones they have too with the.
Oh,
gum
those are
bottom.
fire.
Yeah.
It just really.
What up, Ham?
Ham's got
you
a pair.
want
Show him,
to
Ham. Go ahead, Ham. You still got the ball on
You got him too.
Everyone
There you go,
got
Alpha
it.
Kick.
Oh, he has the robes.
Oh,
He has
yes.
the robes.
Okay. And I
So that's a
was
different
torn.
one.
I like those too, but I think I like the other one, the other style, the
Yeah.
all solid pink. Those are pretty too, though. I like the ribbon on the tongue on those.
But they got the straps. You like the straps, like the 8
I know. That's why I was
Yeah.
torn. But I like that solid pink.
Yeah.
Man.
She said that's why she was torn between them.
Yeah, man.
I did research, and then
I bet you did. You even emailed Patrick Ewing. I know you did.
Yeah, sure. I need you to give me more.
I know what you did.
Oh my God, man!
I love it.
Man.
I love it. That's
I
what's
think
These will never come back
I
out.
email Patrick
Oh, yeah, the
Ewing, be
big
like,
one.
I need one with your signature on it.
Yeah.
So this guy Henry, are you familiar with him or no? He's got like he's got so
Those
many
are
units.
dope.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, these will never release again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll never release again.
Those are really fire.
Yeah.
Henry
Bottom.
Oh, look at the
We did
bottom.
Yeah, we did a crazy battle 2 weeks ago, and it was, if you ever have time, I think actually you and your hubby would enjoy watching it. We had two people battle, and it was all Penny Hardaway sneakers versus all Ewing sneakers.
Wow.
The silver one.
Right?
Crazy. It was different, you know. Hey, what's up, Amy? What's up, B?
Oh, those are dope.
What's up, Wap? What's up?
Yeah, the only ones I'm missing is the Tiana Taylors, the actual gold ones.
Okay.
And there's the rose gold, obviously, one I just showed. The platinums.
Ham, you got that piece, don't you? You
What?
got that. Wait a minute. I don't mean to interrupt you. Ham, you got that piece, right?
Yeah, he does.
What piece?
You have that piece?
Huh?
Damn, you're chilling, man.
Hold up. You got that piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Because you got that piece.
He's got that piece.
I want Ewing.
I call sneakers. I call sneakers pieces. Pieces, especially when it's a major sneaker.
I want Ewing to re-release these, please.
What's that one right there? You got to school us. We need to get educated on
This is the Ewing 33 low.
Mm-hmm.
They need to re-release these. Before they tried it, I'm beating mines. I need a new pair, please, Ewing. Re-release these. Like,
all right. Let's get back. We're gonna get back to our guest tonight. So what else you want to show off?
I think I'm gonna chill on.
You good?
Showing.
Okay.
I'm here to kick it with y'all. Though.
Okay, cool,
I'm having a great night, so why let it end? But
if I
didn't have my video again, my collection video coming up, and guys, can I plug myself real quick?
Of course you can. I literally have a link. I'm telling. I'll plug your shit probably better than you can. I'm telling you now.
You might.
There's a link in the description. The best introduction, because you're going to be so impressed, is her doing the custom to them Freddy Kruegers. Dive into that one and then subscribe. Because you see her using the latex and doing all this shit, and it's really impressed. You guys know me. I'm known. People either love me or they think I'm the biggest asshole ever, and it takes a lot to impress me. I was very impressed by the video. That's the video.
Oh, yeah.
So just go to the description, do that. And then over here, wait, I'm pointing the wrong way. That's her Instagram. Follow her Instagram.
And YouTube. Yep, all the same.
YouTube, all that good stuff. And that's it. He said, I just subbed. But
it's instant.
I'm not having no one come on the
appreciate
show unless they got dope shit. They're not coming on the show. That's it.
For kicks. Let me ask you.
Y'all, salute to the chat. I'm having a great time. Delz, I appreciate you for reaching out to me. And guys, this is not my goodbye. This is just a intermission appreciation for y'all. Okay?
Intermission appreciation.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Shannon versus her.
I'd love to see that.
I'm down. Win or lose, it's all fun.
Yes, that's the right attitude to have.
It's got to be on a Wednesday though, because that's the only day Shannon's free. So it's got to be.
Listen. You let me know the day and time. I'm there.
Okay.
Oh, that would be a treat. Because I think
they would match up very well.
Yes.
Very well.
After kicks, so what is it? Social Status released those the strawberry milks and the chocolate milks. What did you think about these pink strawberry milks? Because I know you got a little thing for pink and whatnot. What you think about these right here with different materials?
I'm not a big fan of mids.
Oh, really? The mids threw you off, huh?
Honestly, yes. I don't hate them. There's people that hate
you
mids.
saw me, right?
That's cool. I'm gonna just leave now.
That's cool. Let me put this away.
Rewind. No,
we're just playing.
Fire. The shoe is absolutely fire. Like the materials that they use, the way they put that together, absolutely. But I'm not gonna go and buy a shoe that I'm probably not gonna wear when there's people that will wear it and that will appreciate it. I'm not a big fan of mids. I'm not gonna just buy something because it's hyped up. Plus, I feel like because I'm taller, I like the highs better. My feet tend to look longer if I do like mids or lows. There are people that are shorter that like the mids because they look, just the same on them. It's a personal thing.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7", so I'm not like super tall, but I'm not.
I heard taller. I'm thinking, what is she like? 6'5"?
Oh no,
I'm thinking WNBA.
You're about to dunk on him.
Not that tall.
That's what I was thinking when she said tall.
Yeah.
I'm not short though.
Uh-oh.
You ready, big dog?
I'm not.
Oh boy. He got us on. He sent me photos today in the infamous. Did he send it to the infamous or was just?
No, I saw it though.
Okay, yeah. He texted me today. I said, "Oh God, you are savage, man. I don't even want to know how much he spent on that shoe."
That's what's up, man.
This is a treat. Lebron.
Oh yeah, so you already know. Oh man.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm crazy.
So everybody knows that LeBron does a shoe for a particular high school in California. I want to see if the chat knows what high school that is first.
Come on. Crazy. Google's your friend. That's tough.
Wait a minute, you're just gonna have people sitting here waiting? Come on, man. Come on, it's time.
All right, Quad got it. Quad got it. So everybody's seen the other models. Nobody's seen the 9.
Mm.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Try finding this one.
Ain't nobody finding that but you, huh? Damn.
Wow.
That
That's
looks like
dope.
a size 12. That is fresh.
What size is that?
Size 12.
Perfect fit for me. My man. Perfect fit.
Hey, you got the ducats. They could be yours, brother.
Nah, pass. Pass.
You want to spend that money, brother. That's why
I'm
I ain't
good.
getting no PEs, man. I'm not trying to spend that money. It's retail or bust, or unless it's something I have to have.
That's just one of those PEs. Right here. It's just one of those PEs.
I missed out on the St. Vincent's. It went back like that last year. I missed out on a good price on them.
Really? There's a few shoes that I'm willing to spend some money on. And one of them is those Ben and Jerry dunks. I may just go ham. I may go stupid and get rid of a bunch of kicks and just drop that, whatever it is. It's pretty expensive, that sneaker. I think it's like $1,200 or something. But you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it as a trade. You can't look at it as you dropping that money. Like that's the science behind it. Heads be like, oh man, I gotta drop $1,200. No, well, you just got rid of 3 shoes. It's like you made the trade for the shoes. You gotta look at it like that. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna be like it's not
$1,200.
And that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing, getting rid of a lot of my Jordan 1s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, them things are pricey, getting pricey, boy.
No,
Shit.
I love Jordan 1s, man.
Someone was telling me them ugly ass Weatherman foam posits are worth some bread. I was like, really?
Yeah, they are.
I was like, I'll get rid of those right now. Hit me up, size 9, dead stock. I got the receipt and all that. You can have them for the right price. Gotta be the right price. Yeah.
For kicks, what you think about these Watch the Thrones?
Yeah, I like those. I like those
these?
a lot. I do. I saw so many people post them, and I'm like, yeah, those are pretty. Those are something I could see myself rocking. And again, like I said, I'm not massively into LeBrons, but those are pretty.
That lace lock too, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like jewelry.
That thing is crazy. Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
It is. I just wanted to know.
That thing is stupid.
You want to talk about hurting somebody with kicking them?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We don't want to kick no one with those. That shit is crazy, man. So do you just collect sneakers, or do you collect anything else? Just curious about that.
I'd say the only other thing I really collect, being a female, is probably like purses and bags. I like to get different ones that I can pair with a lot of different sneakers. So that's kind of like my fit starts with my sneakers, and then I kind of pick a bag, and then I kind of pick everything else based on that. So,
hey, hit me up, brother. You see the social media? Let's get it going, brother. You know, just tag me into your Instagram so I can see some of your shoes. And if you got a YouTube, just listen. If anyone ever wants me to watch the YouTube channel, all you gotta do is watch my shit. Like that's really what it comes down to, and just leave comments. Don't say watch my shit in the comments. Like actually watch my content, and then I'm gonna check you out. You know what I mean? Like that's like just what it is. You know?
Right.
If you come here and rock with me, yeah. You know. So
yeah, absolutely. That'd be dope.
Yeah. So shit, man, it's dying down. I think we may break out of here. We did 2 hours almost
already.
Yeah.
Wow. Time flies and you're having fun. Loves. Hey. An intermission. What was it? An intermission salutation or something?
Yeah.
No, you said it.
Yeah, I mean, favorite Kobe. So do you have any more Kobe's or no, by any chance?
Nah, those are the only two that I have for now.
Yeah, that's right. Member up to the channel. Shout out to all the members in here too. Ron G, Sneaky Steve. Shout out to Riddick. Check out both these guys' YouTube channels too. I love the channels, especially if you into retro video games. This guy just did this funny ass video on the Nintendo, the old school Nintendo. It's so good, and the production is A1. It's such a great channel, man. Shout out to Sean. Thank you for being a member. Shout out to all the members in here. Let me know who's in here that's a member. Brian Hawkins. Is that my guy, Brian? Shout out. Is that Brian? Russell Kid Brian? Maybe.
Think so.
I think so. It's the only one I know. But
one other quick thing that somebody mentioned, I think I saw in the chat, someone wanted to see some unreleased pairs. So just real quick, I know we're getting ready to try to get out of here, but
no, if we got stuff to do, we hanging. I just, you know.
I don't have unreleased pairs because unreleased pairs always come with a price tag. You're usually looking at like 500 or more just to get something early. I'd rather go for stuff that's still on my radar, that's dropping in price, so that I can get and then try to wait and get them for retail. Like I can easily go to the resale shop that I know everybody and I'm friends with everybody up the street and show unreleased pairs. And I do show on my videos, like if I go to an event and there's unreleased pairs there, I'm definitely picking it up and showing y'all. But in my collection, unless I start making money, it's not going to happen. I'd rather focus on other stuff that I got my radar on.
Hey, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about, do you feel comfortable, like 100 billion trillion % comfortable buying sneakers off of resellers, being that the fakes look so fucking good?
It depends on the shoe. And honestly, I don't usually buy off of resellers. I usually work through like StockX, and I know you're paying the fees.
But I consider those guys the same thing. Like when I actually say that, what I asked you, I actually mean StockX, Go, eBay. Like, because like my whole thing is this, just to explain the question better, because I know sometimes I don't explain it well enough. Like, what makes them effing better than us as far as knowing what's real and what's fake? What makes them specialists?
Fair enough. I mean, I guess I just kind of assume that they know what they're talking about. I have had multiple pairs multiple times be rejected for being fakes. So I know for sure that not every pair makes it through. A lot of times it is up to chance, because the way that the fakes are anymore, you never really know. I guess when you originally asked the question, I thought you meant like buying directly from a reseller as opposed to like that third party.
That's my bad. Like StockX and all these guys. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's nothing that makes them 100% guaranteed. You're going based off their word, but then you hear those horror stories of people that get questionable shoes and their customer service is crap because they're trying to fill out a claim or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So, I mean, I think the biggest thing anymore is more so the method of payment, to be honest, because if you're paying as a buyer, your best bet is to pay with PayPal because they will always protect the buyer. I have seen people that have gotten like messed up with that though as a seller, because the buyer will claim that, oh, I didn't get my shoe, and then PayPal will issue the refund because they're so for the consumer. So I feel like anymore these days, it really, you have to pay attention. You have to know the shoe. You have to know the security measures. It's the method of payment. It's more the knowledge that each individual has as opposed to where they're buying the shoe from anymore these days. You have to know your stuff.
Yeah. I fear buying shoes off StockX and Go and eBay. Like I literally, like, unless I get it right when it comes out, like I just know, like I see these guys showing the whatever they want to call them, Some call them UA, some call them Daisies, whatever. And it's like
Uchi-Wallies.
Yeah, whatever they come in all types of points, right? I never heard that one, but I love it.
Skip uses that one. That's Skip's thing, man. Uchi-Wallies.
That's crazy. Skip, we need you on this show, brother. But we've been talking behind the scenes. Shout out to Skip.
She got me.
Man, like I get like, I'm almost like, man, is it worth dropping that money and not knowing 100 billion trillion% sure like that's the official tissue?
I mean, it depends how much you're dropping too. If you're spending like $100 or $200, you really think that they're gonna right. But if you're spending, you know, a couple grand, yeah, it's a lot more suspect. But there's so many factors that play into that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's just, you know, a crazy story once. I was in such a rush, and I got the Carmines, the ones with the Nike on the back. Thank you, by the way, to Ron G. He sent me those as a present, and I really appreciate that. And I was in such a rush to box them up and ship the old pair that had the Jumpman in the back. I grabbed the wrong effing pair from my shit over here. And I grabbed the pair that he gave me and I sold it. It passed inspection at eBay though, because they have the whole sneaker con inspection, And then they didn't do shit for me. And they were like, well, that's your fault. I said, wait a minute, whose fault is it? You guys said that you're supposed to inspect the shoe. First of all, the tag's going to be the wrong tag. The insole is going to be the wrong insole because it's going to have Nike Air instead of it. Yes, it was my F up. The back is going to have you have a Nike Air and a Jumpman. How did that pass? You know, I was like, as I said, it is my bad. But at the end of the day, if these guys are the ones inspecting the shoe, like,
yeah,
it's not supposed to pass. There's just the tag alone. That makes me question with eBay and SneakerCon, like, because they're the ones that inspect it. What are they doing over there? Are they picking and choosing what they're inspecting? You know, Ron G asks, all four on the panel, what's the highest you've ever paid for a sneaker? Hey, Ham.
Yeah, Ham. Start us off, Ham.
Yeah, right. I mean, we just saw what it was.
Jeez.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. You don't want wifey to watch, right? What about you? What about you? AnEyeIVKicks.
I think out of pocket it was like 8 or 9. But I traded like 2 or 3 pair of Yeezys, and because I was trying to trade it for the Off-White 4, because I was at a boutique resale shop in Miami, so they were already taxing on them. And then, so I took a couple pair of Yeezys and I was like, listen, just give me something. I just need something from this shoe towards that. So if you count the trade value and the cash, it was over $1,000 for sure.
What about you, Jones?
6.
Which one?
6. I paid. I know. I'm sorry. I haven't paid over 5. I paid 5 for my. I think my Marineras after the 3s after it was all said and done, and the Travis 6s I paid just under 5. But 5, a little bit over 5 after it was all said and done for the Mania 3s. Yeah.
Mine was the I mean, I don't know if you could call it
5.
If I had the choice to get whatever sneaker I wanted with a $600 budget or around 600, does that count or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was these, and this was right when they first came out. This company, well, I could plug them. Shout out to Caffeine. When I first started working with them, they said, "Well, you go get yourself a sneaker and do a couple of shows for us, and we'll give you a $600 budget. If it's a little over, we got you." So I think they paid like $640 for them, and I know they're worth a lot less now, but this was like right when they came out. That's the most I guess I paid, even though it didn't come out of my pocket. But I'm sure if I said I'll take the 600 cash, maybe I probably would have been able to get that. So,
yeah, I got a governor, and nothing above 7. I won't go above 7. I can't. I just can't.
Yo, thank you for the dono, Ron. Let me go here.
Baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby.
No.
Because baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby.
No.
No.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Sing it again. Hey, that's a Grammy,
where
y'all.
did that come from? You are crazy.
Brick on my brick. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
In my brick. I used to get for 19.
All right, yo.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Ron G, man. Check out Sneaker Steez, one of the only YouTube channels I actually watch when it comes to sneakers.
Damn right.
Yeah, check him out. Let's see what we got here in the chat. But yeah, man, I mean, well, why do you think that like when we look at, for example, like Nike launch, there's like nothing on the effing site? Do you think it has to do with Cove? Do you think it has to do with something else? Why do you think like it's damn what almost February,
right,
and the only thing we got on here is this? Oh, they added a few more things.
Oh, they added some Hirachis again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
again,
yeah,
the Panda dunks,
yeah,
right?
black
The
and white
100th
dunks.
time too, right?
Every month.
Why do you think? Why do you think that we've talked about in the past? But I'm curious to hear your opinion.
I feel like honestly, I don't know. I don't know that we'll ever truly know. I know that they're blaming it on the pandemic still and production issues and, whatever the case may be. I don't personally know. I stopped thinking about it because at this point it is what it is. This is our new normal that we're dealing with. And I don't know that we'll ever truly know what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. This is a damn Christmas sneaker. I mean,
Yeah,
you got
that's nuts.
It's insane. Like, the thing got Christmas lights wrapping around the swoosh, and it's coming out
a month later.
Yeah. Like, yo, he just called you a UA iced tea, Mr. Jones. They are killing you tonight.
Okay. Hey, she already told him you gotta let him breathe. You can't wear spandex with your damn Converse, man.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spandex.
She already told you. How can you do that, homie? I ain't gotta say much else.
Yeah. So what sneaker are you excited about this year? Is there anything like off top that you like are really excited about, or not so much yet?
Obviously back to Christmas time this year. If they truly give us the Gamma 11s, I am super excited. Yes, if they give that to us this year, I'm so excited for it. I know there's been a lot of pictures releasing of like the ones that we're supposed to get coming up. I'm not really feeling any of those. There's the only pair that I'm feeling is not even the Volt ones, the complete neon yellow Jordan ones.
Oh, okay.
I love neon. I'm down here in the Miami area, so it makes sense.
You like it that bright, loud.
I love it. I do my nails that same color, so I will have my nails matching my sneakers when I add those to the collection.
What about these? You like this thing?
No, I'm not feeling them. No.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Come on.
But see, this just goes to prove that I go for what catches my eye, what I like, and not just the hype. So many people, I'm in so many different Facebook sneaker groups, and everybody's going crazy for those. And I'm like, I'm good. Like, if they go for money, I might pick them up and flip them so that I can have more money for the shoes that I do want. But I cannot spend money on something that I don't personally want. I'm not.
I like that. I like that. That's lit.
No, I
But you do
agree.
that-
I mean, look, our money is money, right? Like, it's crazy how some people act like this shit, like money grows on trees. Like, you know, it's almost like a bad habit for some sneaker heads or whatever you want to label yourself as. Like, where y'all feel like you gotta buy everything. Like, I could have got those craft ones. And my boy was at the store yesterday. He's like, "Yo, you want them? They got a full size one at the Foot Locker." I was like, "Nah," because I'm not that crazy about them. By the way, quick plug, man. Make sure to get the Sneaker Addict t-shirts. They are available now, starting at $19.99. And these are the same t-shirts made by All Elite Wrestling. So you're getting high quality stuff. These are the same t-shirts that they got at Hot Topic, and it's made in Chicago, Illinois. My t-shirts are fire. So many designs. Some are sneaker inspired. Some are just my art, like the smile tee on the right-hand side that Manny Martins is wearing. And thank you to all the amazing people that buy my t-shirts. It's an honor and a privilege. What do you think about these right here?
Whew.
I like that they have the same tag on the back that the 4s have on the front. I saw those in hand at SneakerCon. Somebody was walking around holding them, and I stopped and was like, "Yo, can I just get footage of this shoe? Because I know everybody's going crazy. It's the light blue. I'm gonna pass on them. I know I'm gonna end up having to try for him, but you know, I like the tag on the back though, like that."
So let me piggyback that question. Did you like the tag on the back on them John Deere 5s or them Oregon 5s that came out, them green ones? Because they had the same tag. I call them John Deere 5s. You know what I'm saying? Them green and yellow shits.
I don't know. I think it's just the fact that it's the UNC. The 4s had the tag on the tongue. They kept that kind of uniform with the UNC 6s. So they're keeping that design kind of, you know, theme going on there. I'm big on the design and, you know, the little details that keep it so similar.
Yeah.
So
I get it. That's what's up.
That's why it hit different on those. Yeah.
Ham, what do you think of those, Ham? Those six.
I've seen the whole full size run in that resale store, so that blue is hitting for real.
Yeah.
It looked good.
My thing is, I could pull out 3 UNC sneakers right behind me. Like, how many UNC colorways do I need? I got the 9. I got the 1s. I got the 3s. I mean, shit, man. Like, I don't need 50 UNCs. I could do 100 pairs of breads because I wear black most of the time. Like, I'm a effing goth at Hot Topic. But you know what I mean? This is very rare. You lifers know this is very rare to see.
It is.
But I'm always blacked out. I'm always wearing black, you know? It's just what I think it's because I'm a New Yorker. We always wear black in New York. What do you think about this? Cardinal 3.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know if I like that like golden yellowish color paired with the red.
Okay.
It's a nice shoe, but the thing is it's a 3. I already have so many different pairs of 3s. I don't know that I need to spend the money on those. It's not calling my name loud enough to make me spend the money.
Jones, what do you think of them?
I think they're super fresh, but and I wouldn't mind adding them to the collection. If I get them, I get them because I'm gonna go for them, of course.
What
But I
thought
think
you're about to say, because I know you're about to say something.
I think the real 3s coming out later on.
Hold that thought for 1 second.
Okay.
I know what you're about to say. We got ESPN. Like, I know what you're about to say. Dan, what do you think of these?
Yeah, I know he's gonna say the same thing, but I think these better.
Okay.
Oh.
So continue what you were about to say. Let me bring it back. Go ahead now.
I think that the real bell of the ball for the 3s comes out later on right here. Bada bing, bada boom. The realest 3 in the room.
So now, how do you feel about these, Miss AnEyeIVKicks?
It depends what else comes out around the same time, but that it has potential to be something that I go for.
Okay.
I like it. That's what's up.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. I'm not gonna fake it, but it definitely has, like the other ones, the Cardinals. I'm like, nah, I just no, it's not gonna happen. But yeah.
You don't like that gold.
Go ahead. Sorry, go
It
ahead.
reminds me of my high school colors. We were the Flames, you know, and which was awful because all the sports teams, it was the bad jokes. Oh, here's the
Flamers. Would they call y'all the Flamers?
So it's just that red and that yellow, and I'm just that goldish. I just I'm
you're getting flashbacks of high school. You're like, no,
PTSD from those days.
No.
so you know, the thing is too, like that, like the whole vibe, like, and we've had this conversation before, but we got some new pieces on here besides with some people in the chat that I haven't seen before. And then we have you here. You think it's a little weird that that Nike would be dropping 2 white and red sneakers in 1 year? Like, I mean, I know they're a little different, but they're still white and red sneakers, and they're 3s. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why they would do that. Why they would put that all in 1 year. It's a little weird to me. I think people will favor this because it has Nike Air in the back, and a lot of people get excited for that.
Absolutely.
That's the resale part.
Yeah,
that Nike Air.
Nike Air on the cheeks is ridiculous.
And these are going to be these are going to probably even cost more money because they usually hit you with a $20 upcharge with the
Nike on the back. Damn right.
Versus this. But I'm going to keep it funky with you. I've had these, and I think it's because I had a really bad experience with this shoe because I didn't wear them soon enough. And I'll never forget, I remember exactly where I was. I was walking out of this D-Block store that Chic Luch had, right on the corner of Central Avenue, and right by Yonkers Raceway. I walked out of the store because I hopped out of the car to go see someone inside of the store real quick. And when I walked out, I looked at my sneakers and they were all cracked. The paint was cracked. And it was like my first time wearing the shits. I said, oh, it's time to break these out today because I had a dope day lined up, you know? And man, oh man, after that, I said, F that sneaker. Just like the Travis 4 she showed. That's a fire shoe. But when I see that shoe, I want to punt it. Like, I just want to punt that shit.
I want to punt that shit.
Like Homeboy did in that game. Remember when he tied the game up? He punted that shit. I want to punt it that far. You know? I want to throw that shit over a bridge. Like, remember that Adam Sandler? What was that movie with what the fuck is his name? Jack Black, right? And he grabbed his puppy and he threw it Baxter, and he just threw Baxter over the effing bridge and shit. You know?
What was that, man?
Anchorman.
Hey, yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Man, I want to punt that damn shit, man. I see that shoe, like, no, I mean, that pissed me off. But yeah, I favor this one. I don't know. Ham, I think you said you like this one better too, right? Or am I
Yes, I do. And that's like a Miami Heat color.
Oh,
okay,
I see.
Okay.
Now she want him now. She's like, ooh, Miami Heat.
Nah, I'm sticking true to my word, but I do see that. I respect that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a change of heart. There's nothing wrong with a change of heart with kicks, right? We warm up. Has there ever been a sneaker that you've seen and you were like, this is absolute dog shit, and then now you like love the sneaker?
I'm sure there is. I can't think off the top of my head which one. I mean, but there's still shoes that not necessarily that I thought were trash, but there's shoes that just didn't speak to me when they released, and then I passed, and now I'm kicking myself like hard. And like I said in the beginning, like the Bread 4s is one that I'm kicking myself really hard for. The Bread Toe 1s, I'm kicking myself really hard for that because I was into sneakers, but not on the level that I am now. If I could go back in time, I'd pick them both up. But
you know what sneaker I love? Love Biohacks.
Oh,
I thought those were shit when I first seen them. Another one. What the hell is that Jordan 11 called with the lettering on the side?
Oh, the Jubilees.
Oh,
yes.
I dropped so many juices on that sneaker when we first would go look at the images because we do this on a regular basis. We'll go through mad sneakers, you know, during a live and just dig through and vibe out. Like that's just this is like a talk show. This show.
I love it. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. And that's what I was saying. If you ever want to come through, just say, yo, pass the link, and just come through.
I'll be back.
Beautiful.
Please.
I love it. Like, the Jubilee is fire. But when I tell you, you could probably watch me. I think one episode, I made fun of it for like 2 hours straight. Like, just roasting the shit out of it. And now, I'm like, thank God I bought them. They're crazy. It's just it be like that sometimes, right, Jones? As Jones like,
oh, it do be like that sometimes. I got 2 pairs of those. I love them Jubilees.
What do y'all think of this one right here?
I think those are fresh. I know she's gonna shit on them, but I think those are fresh.
They're all right, but I said that in the beginning when we were talking about the twos. They're all right. And again, that's another one I saw in hand at SneakerCon.
You saw it.
Yeah. I always see unreleased because that's one big thing that I love doing is sneaker events. And I'm 9 times out of 10, if not all the time that I've been there, I'm always the only female YouTuber at these sneaker events and I'll get up on stage and I'll talk and whatever else. Ooh. But so I saw those in hand and they're nice, but it just, again, it all comes down to being more selective. Yeah.
You know what I don't like?
I don't see myself wearing them.
I don't like the holes. How you can see that yellow seeping through the holes.
But I feel like it allows the yellow to tie in more by having that. It ties that yellow more into the laces and that little detail on the side that has the Union branding.
The piping right there,
Yeah. So I feel like without those holes, the yellow wouldn't tie together so well.
I see what you're saying.
In hand, it didn't sway you at all. Seeing them in hand or anything, it didn't sway your opinion at all about them. Okay.
No, cool. But you know what Union is coming out with that are really nice in hand, the dunks that they're coming out with.
I thought you were gonna say these.
I saw those too. They're just as much trash in hand as
they look.
Ali Frazier.
They look like they're gonna fall apart. They look like they're gonna fall apart.
They look horrible. It looked like, you know what it looked like? The midsole. The midsole looked like my cat here, Simba, just went all over the freaking thing. Like it looks. Yeah, Simba's been just hanging out on my lap. But like it's just like it's so horrible to me. This thing is like Raggedy Ann sneaker right here,
Yeah, it is a Raggedy Ann doll. That's
what's up. It's
a Raggedy Ann doll. Now, AnEyeIVKicks, you said you like the dunks that they got dropping. Which ones? They got 3 of those colorways.
They had the blue ones. They actually remind me of like a swimming pool with the tiling in a swimming pool and then the color.
Oh, yeah, nice. Nice comparison.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Is this the one you're talking about?
Yes, those ones.
Okay. All right.
So
Ham,
what
do you think about these, Ham?
Okay, I like those, the purple ones, and then the other ones.
I like those.
I like I like the greenish, yeah.
The navy blue joints.
Oh, those are pretty too, though. The purple.
Yeah, our friend Ali Frazier and our buddy Graham really likes the Lakers. They love those.
Yeah, those are
I like those.
I also saw the Zen Master 4s that are those are pretty. I like those
for women though. That's a woman's shoe in my
opinion. Oh yeah, the colors, the marbling look to it. Yeah, no, I agree. But you're always gonna have guys that wear them. I mean, I saw guys wearing these in the mall, and I was like, that's not it, but you do whatever makes you happy.
I don't know. That shoe look like it's unisex to me.
It looks super fresh.
Respectfully,
maybe it was the outfit. I don't know.
Were they matching crazy? Were they matching?
It was like a dad fit, and then those. And
what's a dad fit? What's a dad fit to you?
Like those baggy cargo shorts and like I think he had maybe like a box logo, but it was like an off-brand box logo. I don't know what it was. And he had his family with like 5 kids, and he was wearing those. And I'm just like the whole
vibe, right? It wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there.
if you, and I'm not saying guys can't wear them, because there are guys that will style the heck out of them and rock them, just like those bubble gums. I saw so many guys style them right and wear them well, but that in the guy in the mall was not it. Poor guy.
That's what's up. Now let me ask you this: we piggyback on those Zen Master 4s and salutes to Phil Jackson. Those do you think that the material on that kind of cheapens it a little bit, since it's not necessarily leather? It looks like a canvas material, kind of.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like that's the material that they had to use to really get that marbling effect that they wanted, because you're not going to get that with leather. I mean, they got it here, but this is, I mean, that's your foam midsole. You can't put that on the upper. So I think for the coloring and the design that they wanted, that was the best material for them to use.
Fair
so
enough.
I think it works.
I like that answer. Now, are you big on materials when it comes to shoes? Are you big on like the quality of leather, or the quality of suede, or anything like that compared to this this kind of fabric that they put on the Zen Masters? Would you prefer it to be a leather or a suede or nubuck?
I mean, if they could throw that design on like a leather, that would probably be really dope. But I mean, I always look at the materials, because there could be a shoe that looks amazing in pictures, and then you see it in hand or you see it in a video, and the material is just trash compared to what the mock-up or the picture was. And I'm not going to spend my money on something, you know, that I won't wear because the material looks like crap. You know, like I think like the 14s that they released. Now, this is just my personal opinion. The neon pink ones, I did not like the way that suede was. It was so furry, but it looked like it wasn't pretty like the British khakis is with the longer suede.
Right. It looked like it was like real furry, like almost carpet like.
Yeah, and I know like Chris Brown wore him in his most recent video, and he was, you know, whatever, he's gonna make him hype, but the material to me was trash. It stands out, so it's great for stuff like that. But that's definitely something I take into account for sure.
That pink stood out real well. We actually dubbed them the Fraggle Rock 14s. If you look at that girl in the Fraggle Rock that has the puffs right here in the cartoon Fraggle Rock, they look kind of just like that. And shout outs to Double Up. I think he got those, and I agree with you. They didn't do it for me or any of us really, except for him. But that's his style, and he likes those. Some of the collabs that you know, we mentioned Travis and this and that. You're not big on the Union or the Or do you have any of the other collabs? You said you had a Bape, right?
Yeah, I do have the Adidas Bape shell toe. I don't have any Unions yet. Again, with the yet, because I would love to. I actually really, really love the ones, but kind of out of my price range right now. But I wouldn't mind getting the Union Dunks, because I genuinely like them, and I get to say I have a Union in, you know, the collection. But going back just really quick on those Cortezes, the ones that we just all trashed.
Raggedy hands,
But in their defense, if you look at Beffy, who is one of if not the founder of Union, that's her style, is that very like loud and crazy and kind of make you like question what
notice that.
So it matches her style, and I like when they match their style and not just trying to appeal to everybody. So
these are freaking horrible. I mean they're so effing disgusting. I swear I eat this shit before I fucking.
You
damn. Hey, nobody's forcing you to buy them or wear them. Okay, there are people that might like them. I don't know where they're at.
I don't know where they're at, but they're there.
Somebody out in LA gonna be walking them thinking they're like the hottest. You know,
going to an Oakland Athletics game.
Like Hollywood people rocking those, like actors and stuff.
Yep.
You know,
people with money
Drew
and nothing better to
Barrymore.
spend it on.
I can see like Drew Barrymore rocking these shits.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
On the Drew show, she's got her own talk show.
Yeah.
She'd be wearing those on her talk show.
Drew Barrymore's in the sneakers. She actually.
But I feel like she would rock those. Like, I feel like because her style is so quirky,
yeah.
I feel like she might be one of those people that can pull them off.
My grandmother Jones' style is quirky. She'd wear the shit out of these too. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about what style you're wearing, right?
Yeah.
It's all about it. I like them. We got a couple. One of our friends on here, a co-host on the show, actually loves those. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ali Frazier. He's a big Cortez guy. And he likes those shoes, and we give him shit every time he mentions them. So it's just something funny to say. You're on mute, Femo.
So I keep hearing rumors we're gonna be getting those Travises that got pushed back because of them unfortunate events. So after those Travises come out, I think next on the menu are these. What do you guys think of these trainers right here?
I like them.
Me too.
I like the gray ones. I like the gray ones.
All three.
I like the gray with that green. Yeah.
Yeah, these are fly.
I mean, I'd rock either pair, whatever I can get my hands on. But those gray, yeah.
And chat, and people on the playback, leave your comments. This is content. This ain't just us hanging out. We creating content, so we want to know what you're thinking, please. You know, and it's interesting how it has like that little like cover. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the dunks you showed with the paper, but it's like
I was just about to say that.
It's got all the snaps. It's like a car cover. It's like you want to keep it protected until you.
Oh, that's a good comparison. Nice.
Facts.
A car cover. Very nice comparison.
I like the zipper on the back.
Yep, little pocket.
But it goes back to what she said about those Travises too. Travis has to do that to make his shoe compete with the other shoes, and he can do that. You know, with the buttons, the zippers, the gloves.
They let Travis do whatever he wants.
Yeah. And it sells.
Yeah.
Of course. Do you think let me ask you a question. Do you think his shoes will continue to sell?
Yes, I do, because as many people as you have out there that are slandering him. Now, me personally, like, I will always, like, my condolences to all those families because it is a tragedy, but I don't 100% believe that it is his fault because people are not thinking about how huge the event is. And like, he's one person on stage. He's got his speakers blasting his music, but you know, there's so many different things into it. But I think his sneakers will continue to sell because I've seen so many sneakerheads that say, yes, it's a tragedy, but I'm a sneakerhead. I like sneakers. I like what I like. His stuff is fire. It's not, it'd be different if it was a whack shoe with his name attached to it. But everything he releases appeals to everybody. It's not just his name. You know what I mean? So
yeah, absolutely. I like how you said that. You put that real well.
I agree. And you know, there is things that I think he effed up on. Like the one thing that bothered me, there was two things. One part when the ambulance came and then he stopped the show, which was right. But then he said, all right, let's make the ground shake. What comes out of an ambulance? The stretcher, right? Where's the stretcher go? On the ground.
On the ground. Yeah.
So I thought that was really like ridiculous. And then when he was like leaning down, because we've all seen the clips 100 million times, and he's like, yeah. And you see like them moving the body, like crowd surfing. And he's just staring at it. But you can't put everything on him, as you said. It's just one man. So if it's just one dude that's doing it, what about Live Nation? You know, like
the promoters, the people that
Mm-hmm. So I mean, as I said, like I didn't wear those right away because I just like felt like I just wanted to show respect for the people that got taken away, you know.
Agreed.
But all in all, man, I mean, shit. I think we're gonna break out of here. I think we tapped out for the night. I mean, I don't got no more.
Great.
You know? I think we ended on a good note. This was a great show. I really enjoyed your company. Thank you so much. Once
Thank
again,
you for reaching out and having me. I will definitely be back.
And I'm always looking for people that have great sneakers, but also have a good attitude. If you come in here like an asshole, then you're gonna leave. like quick. You know, I don't have time for that. So, you know, we here to have a good time. I'm not here for controversy and all that shit. I mean, you know, I can be controversial and talk about dumb shit and get 50 more thousand views, but that's not me. I'm doing this for the love of what I like doing. I've done this shit for way too long to just whore myself out. So I just do this for fun. So always hit me up. That's the social media right there. And make sure to check her out. Bang, bang, bang. And there's a link right to the video that I really want y'all to watch. It should be the first link in the chat. And then don't forget, as I said, these shits, don't sleep on them. You're going to be mad later. That's in the description. The flashlights, the T-shirts. If you like the T-shirt me and Jones is wearing, use the code Delz. That's somewhere down there, collar and elbow. Look out for the collar and elbow DJ collaboration. I'll give you a hint.
I can't wait.
And look out for a few other things that are boiling up. And keep hitting up Saucony. Guys, just keep hitting up Saucony.
What's the hit? What's the hit?
So we could get this part 2 of my first collaboration.
I love
keep hitting them up and say we need another DJ Delz collab. Just keep tweeting them. If you have the shoe, take pictures and send it to them, because that's how I'm gonna get another sneaker collab. But shout out to beep 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 beep. There's something boiling right now, and it's gonna be a big collaboration if it comes true. I can't say what. But your boy is already starting to cook something up already. I can't talk much about it. Will it see the light of day? We'll see. But you know, we got a lot. There's a lot going on this year, and it's the first quarter. Brands, come to me. I know your budgets are open, and you know I know it's hot. So talk to me, okay? Please. He said the DJ Delz bucket hat. Oh my God, stop it. All right, love y'all. Y'all have a great freaking night. Thumbs it up. Sharing is caring. And go get yourself sneaker addict tee, because I know you haven't bought a damn t-shirt in 2 weeks and you bought 5 pairs of kicks. Your gear is supposed to match the kick. So get yourself a tee with your stinking asses. Love y'all. Bong bong.